Amazing. Attention.
Clap your hands, everybody, and everybody just clap your hands.
Experience.
Hit it!
Incredible. Music.
Well, you are listening to the GLR Radio Network, and we are live here at the home of the Sioux Center Warriors in Sioux Center, Iowa, where GLR will face a doubleheader opponent here in the girls and boys contest. And we've got a few minutes before tip-off here, but we'll have the starting lineups and the house announcer here just in a moment or two. And I'll have a special guest in the huddle here tonight. Kevin Rang, our school principal, will be joining me in the broadcast if the creek don't rise. And until then, I'll be bringing you the broadcast directly and in sort of a solo fashion. So I hope he's here soon to help with the play-by-play action. But in any case, we're glad to be here live and on the air here tonight. Craig Johnson here with the GLR Network, and super excited to bring you this Siouxland Conference doubleheader here tonight. Sioux Center girls are ranked in the 3A class, and our girls are in the 1A or in the 1A single A class, and so it'll be a great contest here tonight. These teams have faced one other time during the season, and I'll look back here in the books. As we look back, it looked like it was on the 11th of December, and Sioux Center won that contest 71-40. So they have quite the depth to their offense, and a very solid ball club. I think I had heard they were ranked third in the 3A class. So they're very, very good ball club here, and our house announcer is getting things going here. House announcer giving announcements and schedule. So the GLR starting lineups. Mia Graham wears number 10. Jessica Harold, her counterpart, wears number 4 for Sioux Center. Kaylee Ahrens for the Mustangs. 5'9" senior wears number 11, Katie Grotenheis. Brooklyn Schneekloth for the Mustangs wears number 15. And number 20, Jordan Van Manen. 5'9" senior Mariah Terhark. 31, Alexis Toring for Sioux Center. And Taylor Jumbeck for the Mustangs. Where's number 35? 34, Claire Courtlever. We're going to have our national anthem here.
As we honor America and remember our troops overseas with the singing of our national anthem this evening by Sioux Center Junior, Madison Cotton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And rockets red cloud bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And a very nice job on our nation's theme song there. And I'm delighted to have in the booth here Kevin Rang, our school principal, is our guest host here tonight on GLR. Welcome to the broadcast, sir.
Yes.
And we have courtside seats. This is where Nicholson would sit for the Lakers.
I was going to say, this is like right here. I thought we'd be up there, so we couldn't even read the numbers.
No, we can read the numbers.
Yeah.
And we have to keep our eyes on the game because the ball will come right here.
Right here.
We'll have
exactly.
to be alert here tonight. So Craig Johnson alongside Kevin Rang, and we are ecstatic to bring you this doubleheader tonight. Siouxland Conference basketball at its finest. Sioux Center versus GLR, and the tip will begin right now. Mariah Terhark will jump against Alexis Toring, and Toring will get the tip for the Warriors, and they will set up on offense. We are literally courtside here, folks, and we've got a bird's eye view from, well, it's an armpit view, frankly.
It is. We're a little bit
right
lower
here.
than the players.
There's a backdoor pass to Toring. Toring got open on the backside and took a nice pass there for 2 points. So
Here comes that full court pressure. That's what Sioux Center's known for here.
Yeah, and Mustangs break the press nicely. They get it to Mia. She's going to slice through.
Oh,
a
yes, nice pass.
job.
Oh, tough break.
Brooklyn missed the bunny shot there, but a great look. And here's Toring on the fast break going the other way, and that's a bunny missed as well. And Mia will collect the rebound. She'll look for some help, gets it across to Brooklyn right in front of us here. A minute gone, and it's scoreless here. Check that. It's not scoreless. It's Warriors 2, Mustangs nothing. There's Brooklyn. Takes it into the nice baseline move, and she's fouled on the way to the bucket. So 2 possessions there for the Mustangs. First one turned away without a basket. This time Brooklyn gets down there, and she's fouled by Alexis Toring.
It's nice to see Brooklyn attack the basket the last 2 trips, so get her involved early.
Yep, Brooklyn's free throw rattles out. That's what the Mustangs have to do here against this Sioux Center Warrior team. They're going to have to push the ball, push the possession deep into the court. There's a ball on the floor, and it's absolutely tied up. It'll be Mustang basketball. Credit Mariah Terhark with a quick hustle on the loose ball rebound. So Mustangs will have it under their own basket. There's a nice play to Mariah.
Get
nice
in there.
Backdoor shot. That's no good. She's got it to Taylor Jumbeck, and they'll reset on offense. They'll bring it back out, have Mia start to run it. She'll take a 3 ball. That one rattles out no good. you got to believe that the Mustangs are ecstatic to have that many opportunities at the offensive
Absolutely.
play there. And if they can keep that up, they're going to have a good night here tonight. So touring inside court lever.
inside.
Court lever double teamed. Oh, and it's a loose ball to Jessica Harold, and Harold is fouled on the way to the basket by Taylor Jumback. I believe that's Taylor's foul, and it is indeed. It's her first foul. And Harold makes the free throw. Have another chance at the second one here. And makes it 4-0 Warriors. Mia takes the entry pass. There's a full court press again being assessed. Mustangs will break that press.
Yeah, they're being real patient.
Yep, that's very deliberate.
Yep.
That's the way they've got to break that press. Jumback will skip past it, but no meeting of that pass. And here's a steal and a full court fast break from Jordan Van Manen.
Yeah, Van Manen. Yeah, that's one thing against Sioux Center. You can't telegraph your passes. They're going to take them.
Yep. So 6-0 here. 2 minutes gone. And there's a foul on the floor. That one is on number 34, Court Lever. That's her first foul. So 5:45 on the clock. Mustangs yet to score in this ball game. There's a pass underneath to Terhark. Has it stripped away, blocked and taken out of there by Hannah Dykeshorn. Now off to the race as they go. Now they'll set it up inside Dykeshorn with a shot inside, and it's good. It's 8-0 Warriors here. We've got Mariah Lemkill into the ball game for the Mustangs. Tries a pass.
Telegraph.
Yep.
Stolen away by number 12.
And number 5 missed the bunny, and Schneekloth take that. Terhark gets the rebound. Mia will pull up. Now they'll set it up with Lemkill on the left wing. Lemkill driving down to the corner. Now to Jumback. Lemkill will take it on the wing again. Gets it to Ahrens. Ahrens going to drive it in. Now turns it out to Terhark. And that's a 2-3 zone. That's pretty...
Yeah, it's
pretty sticky defense there.
It's a boxing one on Mia because they're man-to-man on Mia. They're not going to let her get off.
There's Jumback with a 3 ball. That one rattles out. No good, but a good look for the Mustangs that time
shot.
down. Here they are on fast break. Harold down, passing it in, has it stolen. Mustangs will take that one away. And there's a travel by Ahrens. Just couldn't catch the handle on that ball and ended up taking an extra step.
Yeah.
So the full court pressure has been a problem for the Mustangs. So they've broken the press a few times, but then they're right into a box-and-one defense and have really locked down the Mustangs in doing their normal rhythm. So here's a offensive possession, rattles out, no good. Jumback with the rebound. She'll get it ahead to Ahrens. Ahrens double teamed. She'll get it past to
patient through that.
Lemkill, but a double dribble.
That's 2 turnovers against the press right there, the travel and the double dribble right there. So they just got to maintain their composure.
We've got number 2 into the lineup, Aubrey Sandbolt. Oh, there's a pass too far back.
We get it back.
It wasn't tipped. It's a over and backcourt violation. So we've got 3 substitutions in for the Warriors, and they've been subbing like mad already. We've had several players in.
Yeah.
We've got a timeout on the floor. I'm not sure who called that one. But we're going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll hear from our friends at Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane.
Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane for all your grain handling needs. Take advantage of their winter discounts now in full swing. Their competitive price advantage means you get what you need at the right price every time. But book early before their year fills up. WeMoveBins.com on the internet, and from A to B as well. Yes, they move bins, buy, sell, and service them too. Located on Highway 18 between Hull and Boyden. WeMoveBins.com is the website for Northwest Iowa Grain and Grain. WeMoveBins.com is the destination.
Well, we're back to live action. Just as soon as we got back here, we're
a turnover.
a turnover by the Mustangs. That pressure defense is giving them trouble.
Oh, then it turns right back over. Mia with the steal. Brings the ball down the floor. Limp kill. Bounce passes to Mariah. Kicked out of bounds. A lot of turnovers in the last 1 minute and 30 seconds. All right, Sambolt brings the ball up the floor for the Sioux Center. Got George Little Rock running a 1-2-2 zone defense. I think this is the first time they've run that this year. So it's throwing Sioux Center for just a little bit of a loop.
They called a kick, but I didn't even see any contact on the ball there.
Either.
They'll reset the offense here. 3:17 to go. 8-0 for the Warriors. The ball tipped out of bounds. Hansman got a hand on that passing lane.
Nice defensive job. Got position.
There's the entry pass to number 22. That's Cameron Cleveringa into the lineup. One of the subs that came in with the timeout. That ball was knocked away. Last touch by the Mustangs. There's a 3 ball on the way, and that one is no good. Rebound to Hansman.
Hansman, yep. Emily got up there big.
Nice possession that time, or defensive possession that time for the Mustangs. Now they're on offense. Lemkill looking from the right side. Got a nice backdoor pass to Hansman, but
blocked.
Is that Courtlever?
Yep,
Courtlever. Yeah, we're going to have a foul called on Mia. Courtlever got stopped in her tracks by Mia's defense there, but then a foul called on Graham.
Probably shouldn't have thrown her to the ground.
The RKO move was what got her in trouble there.
Exactly.
So Mia with her first foul on the night. 8-0 so far here. 2:38 to go in the first period. Mustangs settling in on defense, trying to stop the
really want to take that
Warriors.
Inside away.
There's a pass
nice
inside
pass
just then to Jessica Harold, and that's a 2-pointer off the glass and good. Mustangs across the timeline here. Brooklyn top of the key to Lemkill, and that came right over here by us.
I bet you wanted me to jump up and get that, right?
I thought you were going to just palm it as it went by.
Well, I didn't know how long the cord was. I don't want to rip things out.
You have just enough to talk and not a whole lot to play hoops here. But 10-0 now, Sioux Center. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period. And we're courtside here at Sioux Center. Sioux Center, Claire Courtlever with a pass and left-handed off the glass and good. Makes it 12-0. There's a pass to Brooklyn. Got it across the timeline. That ball's tipped. Mia gets a hold of it. Now backdoor to Hansman. They'll swing it out to the top again. Mia double teamed. Left side pressure. Skip pass to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to drive it in, trying to pass it. Hansman got it off the ground and stays with it. Nice play by Hansman and a good pass to Mariah.
Yep.
Fouled on the way to the basket. This will be a shooting foul. First
foul.
Opportunity here from the free throw line for Mariah Terhark. A good take by Mariah and a good job by Hansman to get that ball off the baseline and get it to her.
Yep, saved it and was able to tip it back. This is the first free throw.
Second one on the way, and that's no good. So Mustangs still scoreless here in the first period. 12-0 Sioux Center. Sioux Center enjoying their home court advantage here.
Yeah.
Pass inside and out. Long shot, no good. Off the side of the backboard, no good. And Schneekloth picks up the loose ball. Ball taken
turns it
away.
over.
Courtlever just right in the passing lane and then takes it all the way to the rack. Scores and is fouled.
Gets a second foul on Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn was trying to stop her after that takeaway and did not get the job done. Courtlever's shot no good. Hansman had a handle on it, and it rattles out of her hands. Mia got it on the ground and was fouled. That foul's on number 2, Jordan Van Manen. That's her first foul. So Mustangs will have the full court to travel, going from our left to right here. We're right at center court here at the level of the players. And the ball passed, knocked out of Mia's hands. Last touch by Mia. Or by the Mustangs, rather. And it's Sioux Center ball, 54 seconds. Mustangs scoreless yet in this first period. So Sioux Center looking inside. There's a steal. Hansman again. She has played good defense for the Mustangs here in this first period.
And had a good save down here on the offensive end. We just haven't been able to convert some of that effort.
Mustangs need a bucket here to break the ice.
Double dribble.
Mia's going to get whipped for the double dribble there.
She's getting double teamed as soon as she touches that ball.
Yep. She tried to go between two Sioux Center players and end up with the double dribble there. Katie T. Grotenhuis, and a long ball on the way. High arching shot, Jordan Van Manen. Makes a three-pointer, 17-0 now. 15 seconds, Mustangs looking to get something done here at the end of the period. We'll get the pass to Mia, turns around, nice move by Mia, got free and breaks the ice just in time for the period here to end. Shot no good if it went, almost did go for Jordan Van Manen after the buzzer. So 17-2 after one period of play here. 17-2. So we'll be back after this from, we didn't hear all the Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane, so let's go. Let's try them again, and we'll be back after these messages.
Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane for all your grain handling needs. Take advantage of their winter discounts now in full swing. Their competitive price advantage means you get what you need at the right price every time. But book early before their year fills up. WeMoveBins.com on the internet and from A to B as well. Yes, they move bins, buy, sell, and service them too. Located on Highway 18 between Hull and Boyden. WeMoveBins.com is the website for Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com's the destination for anything you need to handle your grain. Looking anywhere else would be in vain. Call Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com.
Well, the question remains, how do they move a bin on the internet?
Yeah. They go pick it up with a crane and
they do. It's all Photoshop.
Yeah, all right.
So Toring will inbound it for Sioux Center to start the second period. Aubrey Sandbolt now to Harold. And they've also got Shayla Post into the lineup. Looking inside to Dykeshorn, and now around the top. Number 5 with a bank shot, no good. Rattles into the paint, and it's reset. And another shot by number 5, Shayla Post.
Hang on to it, Emily.
Emily's got a good rebound there.
Nice outlet to Mia.
Mia's going to pull up, get it to Hansman. Hansman's going to get it over to Ahrens. They'll try again from the top. Mia's going to try a right-hand move, left-hand move with a shot off the glass, no good.
Off the back of the
good
rim.
Take from the Mustangs. And
she's got it.
Mia's got a good defensive stance there to stop the play, and the fast break is knocked loose out of bounds. So Toring will inbound it. Check that. That'll be Aubrey Sandbolt. That'll throw it in for the Warriors. She'll get it to Shayla Post. Post over to Harold. And they'll set on the top of their offense. Right side, now skip pass to the left side. Sandbolt with a nice bounce pass underneath. That was to number 12, Hannah Dykeshorn.
Now the full court pressure again. Mia handles it. Not good patience.
They have done a good job with that. That ball's tipped. Mia couldn't handle the pass because it was tipped out of her
Mariah's
reach.
on the floor. Jump
Again,
ball.
this will be Mustang ball.
Yeah.
So
It's not that we're not scrapping for every ball. We're just making tiny little mistakes that they're able to capitalize on.
Yep. Sioux Center very quick. Get into those passing lanes. You got to have a crisp pass.
No, you got to be
And
sharp.
a clean destination. So Mustangs. There's another pass.
Well, and just
That's
sit
tipped
back there and
away.
eat it.
There's a tip by Mia. And the Mustangs back on defense, but a Shayla Post will make a basket on the way to the glass. Now the Mustangs. Mia Graham going to slash in and pass it out. Nice pass
Good
underneath.
pass around.
Emily's going to have a shot blocked, and the
gonna be a
rebound
foul.
will be a foul over the back by Emily Hansman.
You know, and when Mia gets doubled and triple teamed, you know somebody's open. Our girls are moving the ball. Found Emily open, but boy, Sioux Center just rotated out of that triple team.
Yep.
Into
Touring
good
just
defensive
really
position.
a long arm of the law there. There she takes it inside, and
Yeah.
there's a nice pass to Touring off the glass and good. There's a lot of contact here at center court. We're going to have a late call. That's going to be on, is that on number 5?
Yep.
Or number 4?
Oh, they put up number
Put it
4.
on number 4. So Jessica Harold whistled for that foul at center court. Mia to Brooklyn. Now Mia's going to slash in from the right side. Skip past to Lemkill.
Lemkill.
Down to the corner to Mia. Now is
Oh.
another pass. Mariah takes a good strong take.
Oh.
Missed the layup.
Yep.
Well defended there by Sioux Center. They are
Yeah,
just
they're
hounding
just-
on defense.
Let's keep a hand in the right place to bother us.
There's a drive in, no good by
Lemkill with the rebound.
Van Manen, and Lemkill backed up across the timeline, gets it to Brooklyn. Mia's going to take a wide open three, and it's
Boom.
good for Mia. And good for the Mustangs. Mia's got 5 points, and that is the balance of the Mustangs scoring so far in this first half. There's a 3 ball on the way. That's no good.
Rebounded by Taylor Jumbeck.
Jumbeck has the
Oh.
ball stripped away, and Sioux Center will set it again on offense. There's a pass into Lindy Fritz out to number 5, Shayla Post, and that ball rattles loose. Jumbeck will collect the loose ball. Sioux Center will set back at half court now to pick up their defense. Mia across the timeline. Mia's double teamed. Out to Lemkill. Into Terhark, back out to Mia. 3 ball on the way. It's no good. Looked good, but it's off the front of the rim.
I gotta
Harold
hustle
on
back
fast
on D.
break. Travel called before
Yep.
Dykeshorn could get that layup. She was so wide open she didn't know what to do, which is a rare case for her. Took an extra step. So we're going to have some substitutions here. I thought maybe it was a timeout, but it's just a quick sub in here for Sioux Center.
Hockey change, line change.
Yep, they have a lot of depth in the
They
bench,
do.
and so they keep rotating in players. Keeps them fresh. Mustangs, Brooklyn Schneekloth on the baseline. Shot no good. Mia trying to get the ball back on defense. There's a 3 ball on the way, and it's good. Is that number 11?
Number 11.
Katie Tigrotnice
Tigrotnice.
hits the 3 ball. We're going to have a timeout from the Mustangs. And I'm not sure if it's a full timeout or not, but let's just keep it.
Well, they're
let's just
sitting
keep
there.
it here.
They're sitting there. Yeah, I think Coach saw that pace getting turned up and more in Sioux Center's liking, so he needed a timeout, slow the girls back down, get a little more deliberate. You know, that first quarter, 17 points, you know, we'd like to see that 5.
Yeah.
You know, boost it up and holding the Sioux Center to a 10 or a 12-point quarter would be a good quarter, but leaving 17 go and then, you know, the first few minutes here it pops up to 26-5, you know, getting into the tempo that Sioux Center likes to run.
Oh, they're dangerous at that tempo.
Oh.
To everyone in the conference, and and everyone in Class 3A. They're dangerous.
And they are.
And they put up a lot of fast break points, and so if the Mustangs can slow that pace, that'll be to their advantage.
You want to limit their possessions. And that means taking care of the basketball. Right now against their press, I've got us down, Mustangs have 7 turnovers against the press.
Yeah.
And that's 7 too many. I'm sure Coach wants that for the game, not the first half.
Yeah. And those, unofficially, we don't have the stat on the conversions from that turnover ratio, but the difference in the score tells the story.
Yep.
It's tipped out of bounds that time by Van Manen. So 26-5 deficit, 21-point deficit. So if half of those were converted on turnovers, that would be generous to say.
Exactly.
Jumbeck's got a nice pass from
take it up, lefty.
From
short.
Terhark. The shot comes up dry. There's a fast break, and Brooklyn was there with a hand up, but got a foul on Cleverengay. Cameron Cleverengay makes the basket. So the Mustangs were almost back, but that's just a very fast break.
It is.
It's Brooklyn's 3rd foul,
yep.
So she takes a seat.
Sit. Well, and Sioux Center is also, besides their press, as soon as the ball is shot, 4 girls go to the board and 1 releases to the other end. So they know if they get the rebound, they're turning and throwing.
Yeah, they hardly even have to look. They just chuck it down court, and they've got somebody there. Mustangs to the left side. Jumbeck going to drive at baseline. Nice pass into a little bit too hard of a pass to Terhark. Was wide open, but ball rattled off of Mariah's hand. There's a shot on the way, no good. Rebound to Sioux Center. They're going to try another play. That's a save inbounds. They're going to try it again. So Cleverengay had it at center court, got it to Jordan Van Manen, and they'll reset. Go down to the right corner, Lindy Fritz, and there's Van Manen with another high arching 3-pointer, and it is good.
Yep,
32-5. Mustangs down to the left side. Jumbeck going to take it back to Lemkill. Top of the key to Ahrens. Mia Graham fouled on the way to the top of the key. It's going to be on 22, I believe.
Yep.
Let's see if that's confirmed with their fancy scoreboard here.
Cleverenga?
Hey, it is. Cameron Cleverenga with another foul. That's a 6-team foul for each team now in this first half. We're down to 2:18. 32-5 is the score. Sioux Center in a commanding lead here.
Now, do you know
court.
number 1's in there? That's Andrea Verberg just checked in.
Oh, yes. I know who that is.
Is that Russ Verberg's
That is
daughter?
Russ's daughter, indeed.
And she's assigned to take care of Mia right now.
Oh,
stripped.
Lemkill has the ball stripped away. Van Manen, the quick hand. Now there's a pass in. The ball
turned back over to the Mustangs.
Yeah, into the paint. Too low a pass. The bounce pass right beside the ankle of the intendee. That's a tough pass to catch. There's a pass that's over the top of everything, out of bounds, and into the Sioux Center student section. They'll set up with a minute 39, 32-5. Sioux Center's got the ball. And there's Verberg with it. Van Manen with a high arching shot. That one's not going to go for Joy. Went out of bounds instead.
Yep. But ballistics. We've got a science experiment going on with ballistics. The higher the arch, the more likely the ball will go through because the rim is enlarged.
Yes. You're bringing it in from the biggest possible place in the cylinder, right?
Yep. Now you have to hit that cylinder. Now she just missed everything, so.
Yeah. It was almost a whole cylinder to the side.
It was.
That is a really high arching shot. One
It
of
is.
the unusual high ones in the season that I've seen. There's a pass. Sandbolt had to stretch out to catch it. Verberg now will dish out to the side. There's a pass. Block tipped. Shot rather tipped, and Hansman comes up with it, gets it to Ahrens across the timeline. Less than a minute Now Ahrens rattles to a stop after some contact at center court. Mia's going to take it to the corner here to Terhark. Terhark top of the key. Pass under to Hansman. Hansman skip past to Mia. Mia's going to drive it inside. How's the ball
And
stripped?
hands in there.
Nice pass to Ahrens, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Mia. So Mustangs have some opportunities there, but they're not getting a good shot off that time down. They had a good look, but that shot did not roll free of debris. So here's Verberg to Sandbolt down to the corner. Harold has another shot off and good from
another three.
Dykeshorn. Hannah Dykeshorn with her first three of the night. The third three-pointer from Sioux Center.
I've got it for 4, but I
yes,
could be wrong.
Katie's got one too, so there's 4 of them made from Sioux
Mia
Center.
misses.
Long ball as the time expires here, and that shot's no good. So you're right, there's 4 made threes from Sioux Center and a halftime score of 35-5. So the Mustangs are going to have a chat in the halftime huddle to try to figure this out.
5 points, that's not many points. And it's not like they didn't have some good shots.
They did have some good looks, and they just didn't get them to fall.
Yeah, there's a lid on that basket. But, to counter that, I just think they need to attack the basket. We need to get to the free throw line. They did that early, and that controlled the tempo of the game. And so, second half, I think we got to attack the basket. We'll see what they come out and do, but everybody's got to take their shots.
Yep.
In some games they rely on Mia just a little bit too much, and
no extra passes this second half. They're going to have to just, if you're open,
you got to
stop,
take
pop,
it.
and drop.
I mean, worst thing's going to happen is you're going to miss.
Yeah.
So,
but you get it all the way underneath the basket and run into the trees in there. That's a tough way to make a living inside too. So
it is.
So that's going to have to be that's the way we see it from this angle here, folks.
Let's see what happens this second half.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. If I didn't give you such a crayon, you'd be able to add up what you got there.
No kidding.
For points here, but I've got a pencil here, but I think the lead may be all gone.
We're good.
So we'll have a short break here. We'll hear from our friends at Tree Shell and Security Savings. We'll be back after this.
When you need a case for your new iPhone, treeshell.com. When you need a case for your iPad, treeshell.com. When you need a case for your iOS devices, nobody makes them near as nice as treeshell.com. For really good products that are made from wood, treeshell.com. Nobody makes them near as good as Treeshell. Treeshell.com. 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 Treeshell.com.
Visit treeshell.com today.
Hey guys, Dana Fick here from Security Savings Bank. Is your life busy and you're looking for convenience? Download our mobile banking app, Shazam Bolts, today. It can be downloaded on any Apple or Android device. Shazam Bolts allows you to use transaction control, view account balances, and receive suspected fraud alerts in the palm of your hand. If you have any questions, stop by or call us at 475-3331. While you're at it, ask us about our e-statements. Security Savings Bank proudly supports the George Little Rock Mustang basketball teams, as well as all winter activities. Security Savings Bank, member FDIC. Go Mustangs!
Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Give us a call at 475-2610 so you can have all of your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch.
You can lead a man to buffet your way, but you can't make him leave. At least not till he's had his filling of buffalo chicken pizza and cactus bread.
It's where life tastes better, so round 'em up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Heartland Hardware in George, Iowa is a Whirlpool appliance distributor, dealer, and repair center. With over 70 Whirlpool appliances on hand at any given time, they are ready to roll with great pricing and the best service in the area. Get treated like you're at a hometown store, not like in a big box store in the big city. Thanks for making Heartland Hardware the top-selling appliance store in the United Hardware Distribution System. That's Heartland Hardware, Main Street in George.
Well, we have got a halftime score here of 35-5. Mustangs really running into a buzzsaw, full court press, and a 3A girls team here in Sioux Center that is really, they have their ranking for a reason. So.
And that's exactly right. You know, this is a good 3A school, and they're getting ready for tournaments. We've got to take away from this the things we need to work on to be ready for tournaments in 2 weeks.
Yeah, because, you're right. Is it 2 weeks already? That's basically when we start
the 11th of February. So,
and the nice thing about tournaments is we don't play 3A schools in the tournament.
We get to play teams our size. So,
so that's going to have to be the attitude of, hey, let's take the good that we get out of this. We've learned to work against a full court press, and we've learned to try to score something on offense. If they can take something away like that, then that's a good outcome.
No, and then that's absolutely, and especially tonight like this, when you go into halftime, it's got to be demoralizing to only score 5 points. I think, coach has got to sit them down, and I'm sure he is. They say, okay, forget about the score. We want to go out and work on number 1, number 2, and number 3. Whatever those 3 points are going to be. It could be handling the press. It could be moving the ball more decisively, and it could be rebounding. Even though I think, that's probably been the bright spot is.
Oh, Emily Hansman's had a big rebounding night already the first half. She's had at least 3 really big ones.
Yeah.
Coming out of there with it. And, they've got to work on that. They've got to work on protecting the ball, like you say. They got to keep track of the possessions. And if you get a good shot on a possession, it doesn't matter if it goes in or not. If you get a good high percentage shot, more of those will go in than not.
Yep, and it's all about building confidence now. You're demoralized. You got to come out. When you have an open shot, you've got to shoot it. And be a shooter. I mean, shooters shoot with confidence.
Yep.
And so we need everybody to do that when they come out second half. And again, work hard defensively. I can't honestly say I've ever come back from a 30-point deficit, but hey, anything is possible.
That's why they have to play the games, right? Well, we want to thank our friends at GLR Radio. They've all given a nice, handsome donation so that we can be out here on the road doing this.
Great.
Arlen and Rosalie Ahrens, Jason and Kim Terhark, Galen and Deb Terhark, Gary and Viney Kruger, Mike and Andrea Johnson, Little Rock Community Foods, business friends of GLR, Ben and Carrie Eikens. They also have Ben's Plumbing and Repair there in Little Rock. Robert and Sean Dreesen, Judy Schuck, Harlan and Virginia Clausen, and Co-op Farmers Elevator, the big CFE signs you see everywhere. They're good friends of GLR Radio. And then our sponsors, Northwest Consultants, that's Jim McConnell there on Main Street, George.
Absolutely.
Pizza Ranch, they're our Impact Player of the Game sponsors. Heartland Hardware, Whirlpool Appliance Dealers, Distributors, Repair Center. Just a super store for Whirlpool appliances. They're an appliance juggernaut of Northwest Iowa. They are, absolutely. As we said earlier, Ben's Plumbing and Repair, and Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane, Security Savings Bank, treeshell.com, and bookaroom.com.
Bookaroom.com.
If you're going somewhere, flip open the web and go to bookaroom.com.
I am writing that down right now.
And you will find that there is a good deal on a room almost anywhere you're going. We used it going down the road on our trip to Texas, and I said, well, why don't we see what they have in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Ardmore.
Yes. It's south of Oklahoma City a little ways, and we thought that would be a far enough day. That was going to be about like the 12th hour of the day. And so Angie pulled it up with her phone, and we found a great room at a great rate. paid for it right over the phone and everything.
Boom, boom, boom.
Checked in and had a great night. So.
Good.
And it was right next to the International House of Pancakes.
Perfect location.
I don't know if you've ever had any German pancakes or not, but
I'm kind of a normal, hey, mid-American pancake kind of guy.
well, we had a nice omelet and some pancakes and sausage and everything right next to the hotel.
And German pancakes, like you had potatoes and stuff, and
No.
sausage in them.
Well, we have around New Year's, we usually have the old Low German is Speckendicken, they call it.
Speckendicken,
Yeah.
exactly.
Those are German pancakes, but they didn't have those at IHOP.
Oh, okay.
So you have to have those at home.
So
and you
it
got
wasn't-
some Metwurst in there, and you got.
I would have complained to the manager.
Yeah,
And
I
said,
had
hey,
no.
International House of Pancakes.
Haben Sie keinen Speckendicken? But that's mixing high and low German. So.
Oh, okay.
Du hast keinen Speckendicken. You have to say it a little bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Exactly.
You don't have any Speckendicken. Make me go hungry.
And by that time, they're calling the highway
Yeah,
patrol.
then they don't like any joking around at the International House of Pancakes. But that's bookerroom.com.
Yeah, good.
And they're ardent sponsors here on the GLR Radio Network.
Good.
So we get to brag about really good sponsors here.
Oh, well, I like good sponsors.
We've got good sponsors.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they got us front row seats here.
They got us front row seats, and a great opportunity to bring you the Siouxland Conference doubleheader here tonight from Sioux Center, Iowa, home of the Warriors. And we're ready to start the second half here of our girls' contest. It'll be Alexis Touring back into the lineup to start the second half, as is number 11, Katie T. Grotenheis. Harold in there, and the pass tipped around. Touring.
Very disciplined, stole.
Good defense there by the Mustangs. Take that away.
Yeah. Kaylee Ahrens with a steal. Up.
Ball knocked out of bounds on the pass to Brooklyn.
See, their hands are in the passing lane. Sioux Center's hands are in the passing lane. Got a back cut.
You call that active hands?
Active hands.
Mia tries a pass underneath.
Go up.
Terhark will get it. Take it up strong. There's a pass out to Mia. She's wide
Boom.
open for three. We'll take that.
Yep.
That's a successful move there.
We'll take 10 of those in a row.
There's a pass tipped around, and it's into Touring's hands. Touring takes it into the paint. He's fouled on the way to the bucket. That is on 35, Taylor Jumbeck.
Taylor.
We can hear the plea for a travel on the way to the bucket, but that's not what the referee saw. Touring will make the free throw attempt here. Hits the first one. She's got 5 points as I see it unofficially so far, and she's got another free throw, and that one is up and no good. Rebound goes to Terhark. So Touring with one made and one missed free throw. There's a ball stolen away.
Pressure.
Touring just waiting for that and makes that one. So took it coast to coast.
All right. Got a 1-2-1-1 half court press. Something different from Sioux Center. Again, be patient.
There's a tip ball. Harold got long arms in there and got that ball tipped. Touring takes that loose ball, pushes it ahead down to Grotenheis, and Grotenheis is fouled. Let's see who that one is on. That one is on number 12. Kaylee Ahrens' first foul. And that free throw's up and good. To Grotenheis. Second one up and good as well. 40-8 our score. Mia Graham with all 8 of the Mustang points on 2 made threes and a field goal. This ball lost out of bounds by the Mustangs. So here's the entry pass. Sioux Center on offense here around the horn. Touring in the corner, skip pass. Long skip pass and a high arching shot. Katie T. Grotenheis, her second made three-pointer. 43-8. Brooklyn with a pass over top of everything, out of bounds. That full court press. All right, giving her some trouble.
Yep.
Kayla Gherkin coming in, and Mariah Lemkill for the Mustangs. Try to get some different looks here from the Mustangs. Jordan Van Manen slow to bring it across the timeline, gets it done. No pressure on her, just took her time. Court lever back out. Touring in the corner, left-hand side, skip pass, not onto the corner, and that shot's on the way, no good. Harold, high rebound, and she is fouled.
Taylor.
Is that on Jumbeck?
I believe so.
Taylor Jumbeck with her foul. If that's no, check that. They gave that to Mariah Terhark.
Oh, they gave it to Mariah.
Surprising, but Jessica Harold makes the free throw. Dykeshorn in for the Sioux Center Warriors. Harold's second free throw up and good. Mustangs Mia Graham across the timeline. Sioux Center settling back into a kind of a 1-2-2 zone.
Yeah.
Or is that a box and one again?
There's up. They let her go, so there she is. Mia
gonna
in
take
the
a
corner.
three. That one's good.
Boom.
She's hitting the threes here tonight. That's her third one. 11 points for Mia Graham, 11 points for the Mustangs. 45-11. Mia overplayed that one, cut off that pass. Now she's got that one into the steal. She's playing a really big game here for the Mustangs. There's a pass inside to Terhark. Terhark out to Jumbeck, wide open shot up and good from the elbow. So that's some good ball movement that time down from the Mustangs. And Jumbeck with her first points of the ball game. 4:48 to go, 45-13. Sioux Center ball tipped around. That's into the hands of Jessica Harold. Shot up on the inside of the post and makes it.
Oh, trapped.
Yeah, that's a
Mia
tough way to make a living
yep.
there. You pick that dribble up. Gets it off to Mariah Terhark. Nice pass under to Taylor Jumbeck.
It's 2 in a row for Taylor. Good pass inside by Mariah.
So the Mustangs have finally cracked the lid off of the basket a little bit here. Now let's see if they can stop on defense. There's a long shot up, no good. Rebound to Harold. Put back is no good, and she's fouled on the way to the basket. So Jessica Harold will earn a trip to the stripe, and that fouls on Kayla Gherkin for the Mustangs.
First one's up and good.
I've got Jessica 5 for 5 from the free throw line here tonight. But I might have missed if
And
she
I had
missed
her
one.
missing one, but.
Well, let me put one miss in, then I'll be more accurate. That second one's up and good.
Wrong.
So she's
It sure doesn't look like she'd miss.
she's got 6 for 7 if she missed one. So 49-15. Jessica Harold with 10 points now. She's broken into double digits here, leading all scorers here from the looks of it. Although I don't think that's true because there's a player with 2 made threes as well. Here's a nice fast break down underneath from Shayla Post. Mustangs across the timeline. Jumbeck's going to try a skip pass to Mia. Wide open for a three. That ball's up and short.
Oh, just out of the reach of Mariah.
Mia is going to get called for a reach-in foul there on the ensuing rebound. 5 team fouls against the Mustangs, and the clock is running.
Yep.
The differential now is 51-15, and that clock will
continue to run. The mercy clock. You know what? The Mustangs are maintaining good defensive position. They're digging after balls.
There's a play inside. Wow. That's a good shot from Lindy Fritz. Well defended, but still got it up over the defense and made it into the bucket. That ball is lost out of bounds by the Mustangs. So is that a 35-point differential?
Yes,
They start
35.
running the clock indefinitely.
Yep.
Except on a timeout, I suppose. Then if the difference is brought back underneath that,
keeps running.
Do they run it until a certain thing?
Nope, it keeps running.
Just runs forever. So even if they got it back under a certain threshold, they won't stop it?
No.
There's a bucket up and good from number 5, Shayla Post. That's her third bucket. And she's earned a trip to the stripe on the foul from Mariah Lemkill. That shot's up and good from Post. Lemkill's first foul. Kayla Gherkin to Lemkill out of the left side. Mariah Terhark fouled on the way to the bucket before the shot. Fouls on number 3, Lindy Fritz, her first. Good take from Mariah there. They just have He is going to try another 3. That one's no good. Gets her own rebound this time.
Foul.
You got to follow your shot. And she did that. And is that another foul on Lindy? So 2 in a row for Fritz there.
Harshbarger into the ball game. Is that how you say that?
Olivia Harshbarger. Barger?
Oh, good hustle by Lemkill.
Going again to Mia down under the post.
Yeah,
nice
good
job.
take.
Good takedown on the baseline for Mia Graham.
Good ball movement is crisp. 10-foot passes, and then the penetration in for the score, Mia.
56-17. Berg now to Fritz. Shot on the way, no good. Blocked by Lemkill. Oh, and then the Sioux Center player got free underneath. That was Harshbarger. Almost had it stolen away by Hansman. Came up with a loose ball and made the bucket. There's a pass stolen away. Clever and Gala got the hand in the passing lane and took it all the way to the basket. Mia drives to her left off the glass. So Mia scoring another bucket for the Mustangs, 60-19. 2 seconds, one, and the shot will be too late. The period will end 60-19. So that's definitely the biggest scoring period for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and it was a competitive period.
Yeah.
They're going deep into their bench, but I think they're all quality players. And again, the girls seem to be more patient, a little crisper with their passes. It's tough to come back from only scoring 5 points, come out and now score 14 that quarter. Let's get another 14, 15, 16 this quarter, finish the game strong.
That's the hope.
Yep.
And they'll have an 8-minute running clock when we return here after this from our friends at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome to Pizza Ranch.
Yeah, hey, I'll get this one.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, I want to put it on my Ranch Rewards card. When I spend $75, I get $5 back.
Hey, I want a Ranch Rewards card.
Oh, sorry. I got the last one.
Au contraire, mon frere. Anyone can get a Ranch Rewards card. They're available at participating Pizza Ranch restaurants. To learn more or enroll online, visit ranchrewards.com.
Call 475-2865 for the Pizza Ranch in George.
That sounds mighty good, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does.
Wow. Pizza Ranch in George, our Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game sponsor. And purveyors of some of the finest pizza
absolutely
in the world.
Think if we gave Bert a call, he'd bring us a pizza?
I think he would.
Probably.
The delivery time and charge might be a little steep coming clear to Sioux Center, but he might tell us to call the Pizza Ranch nearby.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe he could make us a pizza when we could eat it when we got home. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Is there a
foul on
foul
21? Harshbarger.
Harshbarger's whistled for the foul on that possession there. On the rebound? Was that how it happened?
Yeah, it was. They're really packing the paint now. They're going to try to make us shoot. Oh, there.
Terhark's got to put that one up. That one's into the backcourt, tracked down by
That's going to be a turnover.
Ahrens. That's a backcourt violation, not tipped by anyone. So clock running here, 6:55 to go. 60-19. Really academic at this point. Verberg, right wing down to Sandbolt. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound into the backside. Mia Graham across the timeline. Into Terhark. Out to Ahrens.
Turning down shots.
There's a pile of players. That's going to be off the baseline, I believe. Mustangs don't have any time to pass right now. They just need to start shooting the basketball.
They do. You know,
like you say, even if you don't make the shots, you've got to start shooting.
Well, what I tell my players, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep. Mia skying for the pass and
really
entry pass.
And Kaylee's got a nice shot, so when she's open, I'd like to see her pop one.
There's
Emily
with a nice
Hansen
shot.
for two.
Just speaking to the exact point. Got a nice shot inside, pops it up and in. Cracks the lid on the bucket for the Mustangs here. 5:42 to go. This is just basketball punditry, folks. We're not trying to sound critical of our Lady Mustangs. We're just saying like we would see it here.
Yeah.
This is Monday morning quarterbacking on a Tuesday night.
Always. It is, it's tough to sit in the stands and not be armchair.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody here wants the best for our girls, and
there's a skip pass across. Ahrens fouled.
Number 2.
That's Aubrey Sandbolt. Ran into Mia. Top of the key there, so that'll be Sandbolt's foul. Sandbolt coming out. There's a couple new players coming in for Sioux Center. Mustangs have starting lineup out onto the floor. Here's Mariah Terhark. There she's got her first bucket of the night. Nice play underneath to Mariah. Nice shot off the glass and good. Fouled as well on the way to the basket by number 2-3, Kayla Baumgars, seeing her first moments of the ball game.
And scored the free throw.
Terhark's got a good made three-point play there. We'll tie that 2 and 1 together there, and that's a nice three-point play from Mariah Terhark. 60-24, 4 minutes left in the ball game. Verberg out to the right side to Baumgars.
Oh, Mia hustling. Tipped the ball, but didn't get it.
She's got a very disruptive defensive stance. Gets a lot of hands on a lot of passes that way too, doesn't she? There's a ball tipped around. Saved into the...
Saved by Mariah, but into Sioux Center's hands.
There's a 3 ball on the way. That one's no good. And Jumbeck with a good box out. Ball tipped out of her reach. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll be Lady Mustang basketball. Kayla Gherkin back into the lineup, as is Mariah Lemkiel. And Mustangs across the timeline, left side to Lemkiel. Skip past to Mia. Mia's going to take a 16-footer. That's no good. Terhark with a good rebound and a putback there.
Now Mustangs are working on their man-to-man defense.
nice take in the rebound to Lemkill. That was a good take there by Harshbarger, but just blew the layup. Well defended there by Mariah Lemkill. Skip past to Mia. There's a nice play from Mia. Took the defensive pressure, got it over to Mariah Terhark. And that shot's up and good. 60-28 now. There's a pass inside. Jumbeck defending. And ball no good. Jumbeck gets a hand on it, and it's into the hands of Kayla Gherkin on the backside for the rebound for the Mustangs. Credit Jumbeck with a good defensive play that time down. Lemkill driving left side. Back out to Mia. Wide open from the left side. No good.
Shot.
Rebound into the hands of Lindy Fritz. Fritz picked up her dribble. She's going to hand it off to Cleveringa, who will bring it across the timeline. Minute 52 to go. And Mustangs working on defense again here. Fritz driving to her left side. Cut off by Terhark. Mia gets a hand on that pass. Knocks it loose. Verberg with a shot. That's a two-pointer, but a inch short of a three-pointer there. Andrea Verberg with a nice bucket there from the side of the basket. Mustangs down to the right side of the court. Mia driving in. Switch dribble now to Jumbeck. That shot's no good. A rebound into the hands of Fritz. Fritz tracked down by Terhark. Nice pass ahead. Ball tipped away. Mustangs have it. Mia's got it and is fouled. Came out of the scrum with it. And she's fouled by...
Got to be out of bounds. So.
Yep, it's not a shooting foul. Not sure who that foul was on. Oh, it's on 21. Harshbarger. Mariah Terhark and Taylor Jumbeck sitting down here at the last 40 seconds. And Mia.
Yep.
So we've got Kayla in there. Lemkill with a three-point shot. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Tracked down in the corner by Winona. Good hustle from Winona to get that rebound. Gherkin off to Winona. Now top of the key to Lemkill. That three ball is up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound put back by Ahrens, and that's no joy for the Mustangs. 15 seconds left in the ball game, and it'll be Cleveringa taking it down. There's a knock into the backcourt. Ahrens on defense there, and they'll hold it until the period ends. That'll be our ball game. 62-28 is our final score. So there's some good things to take from that. A lot of adversity to play through, number one, and they did that. I'm sure they don't feel great about that outcome, but you have to take into account the team you're playing. And
a moving clock, and they came out, played respectable the second half, and that's tough to do. That's really tough to do after the first half.
It is.
So hats off to Mustangs doing that.
Yep, we'll tip our hat to the Lady Mustangs. Certainly don't take anything away from Sioux Center. They sure played a heck of a ball game here on their home court as well. So we're going to let you hear from our sponsors at Heartland Hardware, and we'll be back right after this.
Heartland Hardware in George, Iowa is a Whirlpool appliance distributor, dealer, and repair center. With over 70 Whirlpool appliances on hand at any given time, they are ready to roll with great pricing and the best service in the area. Get treated like you're at a hometown store, not like in a big box store in the big city. Thanks for making Heartland Hardware the top-selling appliance store in the United Hardware distribution system. That's Heartland Hardware, Main Street in George.
Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game for the Lady Mustangs tonight will be Mia Graham. Mia had leading all scorers for the Mustangs with 15 points. And Emily Hansen chipped in 2. Mariah had 7. Taylor with 4. And that added up to the 28 Mustang points here tonight against the Sioux Center Warriors. Andrea Verberg, 2 points. Lindy Fritz, 2. Jessica Harold with 10. Shayla Post chipped in 7. Katie T. Grotenheis with 8. Hannah Dykshorn with 7. Jordan Van Manen with 8. Olivia Harshbarger with 2. Cameron Cleveringa with 4. Alexis Toring with 7. And Claire Kortleber with 4. Unofficially, but that added up to 62 points for the Sioux Center Warriors. And that's a hard team to beat when you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players with points on the other team, and you've got 4 players in the scorebook from your own team. That's a tough way to make a living. But you're talking about a team that is really highly ranked in the 3A class.
Yeah.
They are very deep bench, and they're coached well. They played a very good game here on their home court.
And that's exactly right. I will wager a bet that if it saw season stats, that their stats are pretty close to what you saw. I bet you see 10 kids averaging that 6, 7, 8 points a ball game. And, they came out and did that. And I think their signature is their defense. They're able to press and get hands on balls, and they know if they keep tipping things away, sooner or later they're going to get the ball, and they were able to do that tonight.
Yeah, that's just how they played the first time we faced as well, and that was a 71-40 ball game, I think, that night.
Yep.
Anytime you can hold Sioux Center under 50, you're going to have a heck of a night and a heck of a chance at it. And Sioux Center had 60 points at the end of 3 periods.
Yep.
They only scored another 2-pointer in the last quarter, but that's a pretty big hill to climb.
Yeah.
So again, good job, Lady Mustangs, on a tough night, a really tough team, and way to keep your head about you and way to keep your wits about you, trying to go through that game. Yeah. And
they're just going to have to bounce back now because West Lyon, homecoming game on Friday night. They're just going to have to get their heads held up high and practice hard the next couple of days. And I think we have a freshman JV game Thursday. Yep. Central Lyon.
They'll have that's a Central Lyon, one at each venue, right?
Yep.
Boys at Central Lyon, I think, and the girls at home.
I believe so.
And then Friday night it's West Lyon, all 4 teams, right?
Yep.
JV.
Yep. Boys and
girls and boys, and then varsity girls and boys.
Yep.
So, and that's our homecoming contest.
Yeah, and it is, and we'll get to announce our homecoming court to our fans that are at the game there, and then Saturday night, they have the homecoming dance. But before the homecoming dance, you're singing.
They got a big music festival, don't they?
Exactly.
I don't know anything about it other than what you've told me on the air. I know that it's happening, and I know of a few things that are happening. But that was a great time last year. And if you haven't heard about it, come on out Saturday night. It starts at what time?
6:30 at the auditorium.
In the auditorium, and then following that will be the big homecoming dance, right?
Yeah.
Is that in the gymnasium then?
Yeah, and actually this year we're having it in the new gym since there's no games or anything. So trying a new venue, and heck, people come to the variety show, donate a little money for our music program.
That's great.
They can walk right in and dance the night away.
That'll be a great time.
It will be.
And our homecoming king and queen will no doubt be there.
Yes.
At the dance. It's the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Isn't that the theme this year?
No, the theme is Hollywood.
Oh, Hollywood.
Homecoming.
Oh, okay.
So,
I must be thinking of some movie or something.
Yeah, today it was kind of the Animal House theme and togas and
food fight in the cafeteria.
We didn't let them do that, but I'm sure they thought about it.
If you ever see that movie, that's definitely a component to that movie.
Absolutely.
Well, we're here a little over 10, 11 minutes before the starting lineups of the boys contest. And you want to talk about really being low, and you got these big fellas out on the court. We're below the armpit of these guys.
Exactly.
So, courtside seats here on the GLR Radio Network, it gets very little often better than this.
No.
Very seldom better than this.
You know, and the girls throwing the ball around, you know, really didn't worry about getting hit in the face, but these guys, they can zip the ball.
They can. And I have a feeling we're going to wish we had a helmet out here.
We're gonna see who can duck the fastest.
Yes. We're going to have to, I don't know if this little notebook will help much.
No.
Oh, well, we're having a good time here on the GLR
Absolutely.
Network. Always a pleasure to bring the live action here to you, to the folks at home. Now, last Thursday night, we had to bounce the signal off the Little Rock Water Tower to get it to George because we were in Adrian.
Sure.
And to get it across state lines, you have to go, the road turns a corner right at the border. So
right.
You have to send the signal and then bounce it to get it all the way back home.
I'm glad you were able to do that.
Yeah, and some folks reported that they had to put an aluminum lawn chair at the end of the driveway to get it the rest of the way to the house. But that's how it works, this radio signal. We've got a radio guy here to our left with his own antenna right inside the gym here. It's almost like a ham radio operator over here. He's got his own kind of shortwave radio signal.
Yeah, 1950s equipment. That's cool.
It is. It's fantastic. So our equipment looks antiquated next to that.
Ours is pretty sleek, I'm telling you.
Pretty hard to beat.
Yeah.
Only the best for our GLR radio fans out there. So.
Exactly.
Well, we're seeing the Mustangs out warming up. Spencer just drained a 3 in warm-ups here.
Spencer's capable.
He's a capable player. He's one of the homecoming court, isn't he?
Yeah. Got a couple of them out there. Jesse Kramer was our king.
Yes.
And Connor Duran's on there, Alex Cruz, and Carl Cruz.
Yes. So all of the cruises that I know of are on that.
Yeah.
Good grief. So the Mustangs out warming up to our right, the Warriors to our left. We've got time to let you hear from a couple of our sponsors. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with a couple minutes to spare to bring you the starting lineups here. Thanks for listening. You're listening to the GLR Radio Network.
You're listening to the GLR Radio Network.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch. You'll be feeling really great when you're filling up your plate at Pizza Ranch. 'Cause life tastes better down at Pizza Ranch. Pizza Ranch, a legend in the heartland. Pizza Ranch, come meet our friendly ranch hands. Where life tastes better down at the Pizza Ranch. It's where life tastes better. So round 'em up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane for all your grain handling needs. Take advantage of their winter discounts now in full swing. Their competitive price advantage means you get what you need at the right price every time. But book early before their year fills up. WeMoveBins.com on the internet and from A to B as well. Yes, they move bins, buy, sell, and service them too. Located on Highway 18 between Hull and Boyden. WeMoveBins.com is the website for Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com's the destination for anything you need to handle your grain. Looking anywhere else would be in vain. Call Northwest Iowa Grain and Crane. WeMoveBins.com. Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock is a full-service, licensed plumbing contractor. Whether you're working on a brand new construction site, a remodel, or just need some repairs on existing plumbing for residential or commercial property, Ben's Plumbing and Repair is who to call at 712-348-5555. Ben even has a camera that can detect plumbing problems and diagnose issues from the inside of your pipes. See a great video of Ben Eikens, the owner of Ben's Plumbing and Repair, on our sponsor page, and give him a call at 712-348-5555. That's Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock.
When you need a case for your new iPhone,
treeshell.com.
When you need a case for your iPad,
treeshell.com.
When you need a case for your iOS devices, nobody makes them near as nice as
treeshell.com.
For elegant products that are made from wood,
treeshell.com.
Nobody makes them near as good as Treeshell.
treeshell.com.
Treeshell.
treeshell.com.
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 Visit treeshell.com today.
Hey guys, Dana Fick here from Security Savings Bank. Is your life busy and you're looking for convenience? Download our mobile banking app, Shazam Bolts, today. It can be downloaded on any Apple or Android device. Shazam Bolts allows you to use transaction control, view account balances, and receive suspected fraud alerts in the palm of your hand. If you have any questions, stop by or call us at 475-3331. While you're at it, ask us about our e-statements. Security Savings Bank proudly supports the George Little Rock Mustang basketball teams, as well as all winter activities. Security Savings Bank, member FDIC. Go Mustangs!
Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Give us a call at 475-2610 so you can have all of your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch.
You can lead a man to buffet your way, but you can't make him leave. At least not till he's had his filling of buffalo chicken pizza and cactus bread.
It's where life tastes better. Surround 'em up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Heartland Hardware in George, Iowa is a Whirlpool appliance distributor, dealer, and repair center. With over 70 Whirlpool appliances on hand at any given time, they are ready to roll with great pricing and the best service in the area. Get treated like you're at a hometown store, not like in a big box store in the big city. Thanks for making Heartland Hardware the top-selling appliance store in the United Hardware distribution system. That's Heartland Hardware, Main Street in George. Well, you're listening to the GLR Radio Network. We're live in Sioux Center. Craig Johnson alongside Kevin Rang, and we are in for the second half of our doubleheader. In about a minute to go, we'll have our starting lineups. And we're looking at the roster list here, the boys varsity team. And they've got everything from sophomores on up to seniors, even a freshman out on the team. So we'll see who they play tonight. We'll bring you the starting lineups here in just a moment. The first time these teams faced earlier this year, the Mustangs, it was Brennan Clausen that had the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the game that night. It was 78-61 final outcome. Sioux Center won that one the first time out.
But it was a battle the whole night. I mean, we really played well and as a team, so.
Definitely. So tonight was the 17th game of the season for the Lady Mustangs. Can that even be?
Where's it all gone?
Yeah. So for the Mustangs, it'll be Jaden Malden starting. Blake Kammerman for the Warriors. Jesse Kramer for the Mustangs. Marcus Winterfeld, number 4 for the Warriors. Austin Jensen for the Mustangs. Tyus Ahrens for the Warriors. Josh Haken for the Mustangs wears number 12. Matt Van Engen for the Warriors. Rounding it out for the Mustangs, Brady Clausen wears number 35. And Tyler Van Beek wears number 24 for the Warriors. Mustangs are coached by Kurt Schilling and Brian Leuenberger. And Sioux Center's coach is Todd Ahrens. So we're about ready to get underway here. Mustangs will jump off at center court with Jaden Malden. And he will jump against Marcus Winterfeld.
Yep.
Like I'll jump right into your ears with that volume now, right there. So we're ready to go here.
Get up quick.
Boy, that's a quick tip there from Winterfeld into the hands of his teammate. Number 11, Tyus Ahrens, a pass underneath.
And Winterfeld takes it in.
Quickly moves to the basket. Winterfeld off the glass and good. Jesse Kramer takes it down to the baseline, pass into Austin Jensen. Lost the handle, last touch by the Mustangs. Sioux Center will bring it into their front court. Ahrens to Winterfeld. Pass inside. It's a nice play off the glass. It rolls around and good. Matt Van Engen. And we've got a timeout on the court.
They're going inside, 6'6", 6'6". Winterfeld 6'6".
Yeah.
And Van Engen 6'6".
So both the tall fellas out there, each with a bucket. Not even a minute gone, and it's 4-0 Warriors. Coach Schilling wants to talk things over right away.
Yep.
Get things moving the right direction.
Yep, want to force that ball outside. Sioux Center, 2 coaches' kids playing for them. Aaron's 24, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it not Aaron? 11.
11 is Tyus Ahrens, yep.
And then Winterfeld is the girls' head coach's son.
And a kick ball.
I didn't see that one either.
I didn't see the touch of it at all. I think if you swing a foot at it, they're going to call it tonight.
All right.
Jesse Kramer takes the inbounds pass now. Mustangs Malden with it on the wing. Pass over top to Jensen. Has to throw it off of a Sioux Center player. Ball was a little bit out of his reach, but he did a good job to stay in bounds and get a hand on it. Throw it back off to the Sioux Center player. Under their own basket, a minute gone now. Mustangs with the ball into Haken. Malden looks at a shot. He's going to drive it around to the right. Now out to Kramer, top of the key. Right side, top of the key now to Clausen, over to Kramer. Kramer down into the corner, saves it into Brady. Josh Haken. Haken takes it into the paint. Now dishes out to Brady Clausen. Top of the key to Kramer. Kramer, nice move, nice dish off to Jensen. So patient move there, patient possession from the Mustangs.
Well, it was. They moved the ball well.
Got a foul on the floor immediately. Tyler Van Beek making a move toward the basket, fouled by Malden on the way to the basket, I believe. Yes, indeed, that's his first foul. Entry pass under their own basket.
Go back inside.
That shot is no good.
Tipped away, though.
Jensen gets it ahead to Malden on the fast break. Malden going to take it inside. Now dishing out to Kramer for 3, and that's good for Jesse Kramer. And then a violation here. He step on the line, throwing it inbounds. So a little bit of a break for the Mustangs here. Kramer going to do the entry honors here. The pass in under the Mustangs basket. Now he'll dish it to Kramer, wide open for Tres, and that rattles off. It's a good look for the Mustangs.
Yeah. They're coming out with no fear.
Boy, there's a big shoulder leveled, but no call, and the ball out to the wing. That shot's no good. Jensen with the rebound. Ahead to Malden on the fast break. Malden will pull it up. Out, skip pass to Haken. Haken will drive it to the left. Nice shot off the rim, no good, though. And Jensen out of position, whacked at it, and got called for the foul. (5-4) Mustangs here in the early going. Now Sioux Center on offense. Winterfeld top of the key. Van Beek, skip pass over to Tyus Ahrens. Ahrens picks it up at half court again. He'll bring it back into the offense. Winterfeld, left side, 3-ball up and good from Ahrens.
2-2-1 full court press by Sioux Center after the made basket. Mustangs break it easily. There goes Jaden.
Yeah, so Malden with a strong bucket move there. Scores and is fouled, ties it at 7.
Take the lead here with this make.
Boy, and he gets it to fall.
He wants to use all the rim there.
He used the full spin cycle on that one. Mustangs 8-7. Here's a shot from Ahrens. That's no good. Jensen with the backside rebound ahead to Haken. Haken looking to create something in transition here. He's going to take a floater off the glass and good. We'll call that one a good shot. There's a charge from Winterfeld. Leveled the boom on Jesse Kramer, and Kramer stood his ground, took the charge. So Mustangs with some early momentum here, a 10-7 lead. There's a full court press here. Malden will take it. Gets a pass over to Jensen. Jensen dishing off to Haken. Haken going to take it all the way to the bucket. Fouled on the way to the basket. So Mustangs patient getting across that full court press.
And they've got some opportunities on the backside after they get across half court to score, but they're being patient.
There's a nice shot from the Mustangs. It didn't fall, but a good look. And there's Brady Clausen with hustle on defense, digging for it, rooting for it, found an acorn there.
Yes, kicked out of bounds, red ball.
Knocked it off of the Sioux Center player. And Coach Ahrens wants to talk it over for the Warriors.
Wants to know what's going on.
We'll be back right after this.
Hi, it's Dana Fick again from Security Savings Bank. Want more convenience in your busy life? Download our mobile banking app today. Shazam Bolts allows you to use transaction control, view account balances, and receive suspected fraud alerts. Security Savings Bank, member FDIC. Go Mustangs!
Well, Mustangs in the early going here, 4:13 left on the clock in the first period, and they are in possession of a 10-7 lead here in the early going. And the basketball. So they will be bringing it in right in front of us here. They're going from our left to right here in this half. They'll bring it in under their own basket. Haken will throw it inbounds. Look what he can find here. He's going to looking for Malden. Gets it out into the corner. Nice pass into Jensen and a pass back to Malden. Three ball rattles in and out. As close as it's going to get. Now in transition are the Warriors. Aaron's going to drive in and slash through the paint. Nice little floater for Tyus Ahrens. Stops the bleeding a little bit for the Warriors. Mustangs ahead. Clausen, they'll hand it back to Haken. Haken's going to drive in the left side. Now out to the wing. That ball is over the top of the basket. No good. Ahrens will get the pass from the loose ball rebound. Ahrens drives it inside. Nice pass underneath. Back door, and they'll save it inbounds. It gets it back to Ahrens. Wide open for three. Rattles out, no good. Clausen gets a hand on it. Ahead to Kramer. Passes over to Clausen. Has it blocked by Ahrens somehow.
And Haken's got the ball.
Saves it inbounds. Haken with it. Now Malden with a three ball, and it's good. Ba-bing, ba-boom. Heads up on the fast break. They're able to shut that down. Ahrens now on the right wing. There's a nice take inside from the big guy, Matt Van Engen. Scores a two-pointer. Mustangs into their front court offense. Jesse Kramer, nice pass to Jensen, but lost the handle. And Matt Van Engen takes it away from Austin Jensen. Here comes the Warriors. Devin Mao, and Mao passed it to Van Engen, who took the steps on the basketball move.
Decided to do a little dancing before he took it to the hole.
It's not homecoming yet.
Yeah.
The dance isn't until Saturday night. So Mustangs with a 13-11 lead. 2.5 minutes to go in this first period. Lucas Nagel into the lineup for the Mustangs. Rotating through the offense. There's Josh Haken with a strong move onto the baseline. Makes the layup. Up and good. So some of the Warriors have really bright, shiny shoes. It makes it hard for them to travel because their feet are show the moves. Lucas steps into the passing lane, steals it. Now Dalton Van Briesen into the lineup as well for the Mustangs. He's at the top of the key. Over to Malden left side. Left wing. Malden gets it to Jensen way out at the top. Now to Dalton. Inside to Lucas. Lucas back to Malden. Three ball, and it's good. Malden with three. 9 points for Malden in the early going. 1:35 to go. 18-11 now, Mustang lead. Ahrens with a jump stop and a pass out to the far side to Devin Mao, and an answer from three-point land. And answers indeed, 18-14. Dalton Van Briesen, top of the key to Haken. Haken getting worn like a cheap suit there from Devin Mao. Mao going to be whistled that time for the foul. We've got a substitution now coming in. Brady Clausen coming back in for
quick breather.
Yeah, going to give Austin Jensen a break. Jensen's been battling hard down in the low post. Haken's going to get it inbound to Lucas. Over to Van Briesen. Dalton's got it top of the key. Josh Haken, rather. Nice backside reverse layup, however you want to say it. Nice bucket for
great crossover.
Ahrens took a hard hit there and went to the floor, but fouled on the way to the bucket. Missed the shot. And I think that's going to be...
I think Jaden's second, isn't it?
Is that Jaden?
Yep,
Jaden with the foul on that. Had to stop the free layup. Puts Tyus Ahrens at the line. Ahrens with a nice soft free throw, up and good. Malden coming out with 2 fouls. Brennan Clausen into the lineup in his stead. Ahrens with the second free throw up, and it is, talk about a spin cycle. Man, that went around and around and around. And down and went through the net last. 20-16. Mustangs with 50 seconds. Dalton Van Briesen across the timeline. Van Briesen left, right. Now to the right side. Haken with the top of the key. Now to the left side. Brennan Clausen directing traffic. He's going to hand it off to Dalton at the top of the key. He's in the serif of the S in the center court. Now it's down underneath. Haken takes it all the way to the paint. Nice skip pass. Lucas.
Stays
here. What's the call? It's off of the Sioux Center player. Lucas took a strong move on the baseline. 22 seconds. Mustangs with a 20-16 lead. And the ball under their own basket. The pass into Brennan Clausen. 3 seconds it took to get it in. Brennan out to Nagel. Nagel back out to Van Briesen. Top of the key, Brennan Clausen. 13 seconds. Corner now to Brennan. Pass inside to Brady with a retrieval, and that shot just no good, but a great take by Brady. Now here's Tyus Ahrens going to take a 3 at the buzzer, and it's no good. So that'll conclude our first period. The Mustangs with a 20-16 lead after 1, and that is a great first period of basketball from the Mustangs.
Patient, controlled, but yet a nice pace. The pace was up and down, attacking the rim.
Yep, I liked the assertiveness on offense. I like to see that from the Mustangs, and they took good shots. It wasn't any crazy stuff going on at all. It was just really good basketball from the Mustangs, and the scorebook shows it after 1, but they're in the lead over the Sioux Center team. So they're definitely they're outsized, and they're playing solid basketball on defense.
Yeah, and Sioux Center, just watching the coach over there being a little upset. I think the Mustangs came out and took them by surprise, got them on their heels, and now we've got to keep them on their heels.
Yeah, let's keep them on their heels for 3 more quarters, just like that.
Please.
Let's do that. That's our request.
There we go. Okay, so it's going to end up 80 to whatever, so let's just go home.
80-64.
There you go.
If we just extrapolate this out, we can call it good right now and say good night. Good night, everybody. No, we're going to stay here.
Yeah.
There's much more to be done.
We got to talk about Booker Room.
Booker Room, a little bit more. Here's Jesse Kramer takes the entry pass for the Mustangs, who start the second period with the basketball. Brady Clausen to Dalton. Dalton lost the handle.
That turnover.
Dalton got a hand on it in transition and got it taken away. Gets it ahead to Brennan Clausen, who takes it all the way to the house.
Get in there.
Up and in for Brennan Clausen with a strong basketball move. There's a pass over the top. Nice play inside Matt Van Engen. Good pass over the top of the defense. 22-18, Mustangs with the ball now across the timeline. Jesse Kramer. Kramer going to take it strong to the hoop. The pass into Lucas Nagel over the top of the defense. Off the glass and good for Lucas. Pass quickly inside. Ball blocked, but a foul called as Matt Van Engen takes it to the basket. Van Engen's going to earn a trip to the stripe to shoot 2 free throws here. That foul is on number 2-3, Dalton Van Briesen, Dalton's first. Free throw up and good for Van Engen. 7 points thus far in the contest. 7:07 on the clock. Mustangs with a 24-19 lead. Now make that, nope, that stays the same. He missed the second free throw. Van Engen did. And Mustangs ahead. Jesse Kramer, top of the key. Pass down to Van Briesen. Pass over to Brennan. Pass underneath. Lucas off the glass. Strong move from Lucas Nagel on the big guy. There's Winterfeld. Now this is number 3-3. The pass inside. Winterfeld gets a rattle around, and that's no good, but Brian Mauser was in the game as well and had a good pass inside to
number
Winterfeld.
5. That's Lucas, isn't it?
Yep,
That's
Lucas
first one.
whistled for that foul. Winterfeld's free throw up and good. And Mauser coming out for the Warriors. Devin Mao coming back into the ball game. Second free throw up, and that is good as well from Winterfeld. (26-21), Mustangs with the lead here. 6:40 to go in the first half. Jesse Kramer down to the corner to Haken.
Yeah, 1-2, 1-1-3 matchup zone by Sioux Center.
There's a ball tipped around. Last touch by Nagel into the hands of Brennan in the corner. And gets it back. Nagel does, and shot up. And I think Brady Clausen had position there. Got fouled over the back. Good job by Brady to get into that spot. Fouled over the back.
On Aarons.
Tyus with the first foul of the night for him. Mustangs to inbound it. Gets it. Kramer, nice pass to Brady. Brady over the top of the D and up and in. And Brady Clausen with his first bucket. Sioux Center into their offense now. Aaron's on the left wing. Going to drive it inside behind the back. Now he'll get it to the corner. There's a long three ball. That one's up and no good.
That's good.
But tracked down in the corner, Matt Van Engen took a strong move down on the baseline. Credit Van Engen with a big hustle there and a good bucket. 28-23.
Switching up their defenses, try to confuse the Mustangs. They did that time.
And there's a release and a fast break. Quickly ahead to 24, Tyler Van Beek on the steal and the ensuing fast break. 25-28. There's Josh Haken taking a three. That ball rattles out, no good. Aarons with the rebound. Pressing it. Takes it up into the stack. Somehow travels. That's the call on that.
We'll take it.
We'll
it's red
take
ball.
it. It's red ball. He ran right into the stack there and somehow got called for the travel. Mustangs will have the ball here with 5:08 to go. Jesse Kramer off to the left side. Brennan Clausen. Pass into Lucas. Lucas takes it way out to Brennan. That shot's blocked. Haken tracks down the loose ball. Good job by Josh. Brennan into Lucas. Lucas going to take it over the top. That shot's no good. And Van Engen collects the rebound. Now Sioux Center in transition. Van Engen takes another strong move to the hoop. He's tough to stop when he's got a head of steam, and he had one there. Left side off the backboard, up and good for Van Engen. The Mustangs to Jesse Kramer. Now it's 28-27. Sioux Center cutting into this lead. There's a pass to Lucas with a great take and a solid catch. Like you say, that's some of the better hands we'll see tonight. Nagel with a strong take to the basket, 30-27. And we're down to 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Van Engen dishing off. Now to the corner. Aarons back into Van Engen's. Right move, left move, up and good. Matt Van Engen leading all scorers with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points thus far. Josh Haken. There's a nice pass over the top.
There we go.
Austin Jensen from Lucas Nagel, and Jensen gets a nice bucket inside. 32-29. There's a Shot off the glass, no good. Aaron's rebound taken off the top of the stack, and a foul from behind. That's number 42, Trajan Walhoff. I'm not sure how to pronounce that first name.
Yep.
Trajan Walhoff. Trajan Walhoff. He's a 6'5 sophomore in there, and he just made a nice rebound, got himself fouled, and he'll have a shot at 2 free throws here from the looks of it. First one up and no good. Walhoff's first free throw rattles out. We've got Isaac Viator into the lineup for the Sioux Center Warriors. Where's number 30? He's a sophomore, 6 foot tall. Trajan Walhoff's second free throw on the way. And it is up and good. Makes it 32-30. Now Mustangs leading with 3:30 to go in the period, in the half. Nagel with a strong take. He's going to take it around. That's rattles short off the rim, no good. There's a pass, tipped, and it's tracked down in the corner.
Lucas Nagel's in there.
Lucas had a hand on it twice down the court. He's digging for it. He's out there digging for it. You can see he's putting in everything he's got. Sioux Center will maintain the ball. Pass to Winterfeld. He's going to try a little turnaround jumper. That's no good. And Brennan will track down the loose ball. Here comes Josh Haken down the right side. And Josh is going to turn to Lucas across the top. Brennan on the left side. Now Haken in the corner. Haken guarded heavily by Ahrens. Ahrens going to be whistled for the foul across the top of the free throw line. It's going to be Aaron's second foul.
Oh, I think it's going to be Van Egan. Yep. Nope, it is Aaron's.
I think they could have shared that foul. Is that like a sack in football where they each get half?
Let's do it.
They split that foul. Brady Clausen has the ball partially shared. There's going to be a jump ball. Van Engen got a hand on that entry pass, and that tied up the possession. It'll be Sioux Center basketball on the possession arrow. 2:45 left to go. Mustangs with a 32-30 lead. Sioux Center looking to cut into that here with this time up the floor. Mustangs need a stop here. There's a tip ball, and it's last touched by Sioux Center. Yes. Lucas with a hustle dig again. Got his hand on that, and it tipped it out of bounds off the Sioux Center player.
Give him a steal.
That's a steal. That's as good as a steal. It's the same result. Here's Jesse Kramer dishing off to Lucas. Lucas driving inside. He's going to take it up off the glass. That's well defended there by Van Engen. Into the corner do they go. Now it's off to Winterfeld into Van Engen. Van Engen, a strong take, and puts it up and in. Man, you could not be defended any more strongly than that, and he just took it right up and in. Solid take there for Van Engen.
He's a strong young man, isn't he?
I'll definitely say that's the guy you want on the hay rack, throwing those little square bales. Here's Van Engen's free throw. That's no good, and it's well boxed out by the Mustangs. It's all tied up at 32. There's a pass
good
underneath.
Bounce pass. Blocked. No travel.
Last touch by the Mustangs. Went clear down onto the floor, and we've got debris on the floor. The referee is cleaning it off the floor. Here we're back into live action. 2 minutes to go, and we're all tied up at 32. Great half of basketball here by these two teams. Sioux Center scratching to get back into it. Winterfeld has the ball. Yeah, he's got earned a trip to the stripe. He was fouled. He had great position, missed the layup, and is fouled on the way to the basket by Brady Clausen. So that'll put Van Engen at the line here. Free throw up, and it is yes, it is good. So that gives Sioux Center the lead again, 33-32. Dalton Van Briesen coming in for Brady Clausen. Van Engen, second free throw up, and it is no good. Mustangs, Lucas Nagel with the rebound. Dalton Van Briesen into the corner to Kramer. Kramer over to Haken. Haken in the corner now, off to the top of the key. He's going to slash around the left side. That shot's up and no good. And Kramer is going to take the handle off of it, and it'll be Mustang basketball here off of the jump ball call. Good hustle from Jesse Kramer there. High pass to Jesse Kramer. Kramer's going to take it in, now dishing out to Brennan. Wide open for three, and it's good from Brennan Clausen, way off in the corner. Makes it 35-33 Mustangs. Minute 15 to go here in the first half. Mustangs want to get a stop here if they can. There's a long three ball in answer, and it's good from number 3, Blake Kammerman. 36-35 Sioux Center, a three-point contest here. Here's Haken going to take it baseline, now turned away. Gets it to Lucas. Lucas to the corner, now to Kramer. Sets the screen. Kramer's going to take it in. Strong play off the glass, blocked by the Sioux Center Warriors. Mustangs turned away there with no basket that time down. Got a bunch of contact. 2 Mustang players on the ground, and what do we have called? A charge?
Offensive foul.
Wow, that was a good defensive play there from the Mustangs. That's Matt Van Engen's first foul.
Well, he comes in hard. If you can get position, you might get a couple of those calls.
Well, 2 Mustangs went skidding to a stop, and one of them held their ground on him, so credit the Mustangs that time down. Haken's going to drive it right, now dishing left, now to Nagel. 3 ball on the way. Off the glass, no good. It was a good look for the Mustangs. 16 seconds, 36-35 Warriors. Pass into the corner, thrown away.
All right, 8 seconds left, 7.8 seconds left.
So Mustangs have a chance at it here. Let's see what they can do. Getting some quick coaching here with a teachable moment time there. Now Haken's going to drive it left. He's going to take the floater. Jump ball called at the buzzer, so that'll be our period closer, 36-35, and we have got a barn burner of a ball game here. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, basketball fans.
Hey, Jim, we've heard that one. Do something different. How about crop insurance?
Oh, okay, Craig. Yeah, you're right. Our crop insurance season is coming up. March 15th, the deadline for that, and we do a great job with that, Craig. We also have farm insurance, auto insurance, homeowners. Stop in if you're in town and meet Chelsea. Our phone number is 475-2610. Give us a call, and go Mustangs.
Welcome to Pizza Ranch.
Yeah, hey, I'll get this one.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, I want to put it on my Ranch Rewards card. When I spend $75, I get $5 back.
Hey, I want a Ranch Rewards card.
Oh, sorry. I got the last one.
Au contraire, mon frere. Anyone can get a Ranch Rewards card. They're available at participating Pizza Ranch restaurants. To learn more or enroll online, visit ranchrewards.com.
Call 475-2865 for the Pizza Ranch in George.
Hi guys, Dana Fick here again from Security Savings Bank. It's pretty cold out there. Why walk to the mailbox when you can stay in your house warm and cozy and walk to the computer? Sign up for e-statements today. Security Savings Bank, member FDIC. We proudly support the Georgia Larac Mustangs. Go Mustangs!
Well, we're at halftime here, and our score at half, Mustangs trail 36-35, and we've got a great game going here.
Hey, it was a tale of 2 halves there. You know, the first half ended up 20-16 with Mustangs in the lead. Second half, Sioux Center scores 20 to the Mustangs 15. So it comes out to a 1-point ball game at halftime. What I really like from the Mustangs is at the offensive end and the defensive end ball, if there's a loose ball, we're going to the floor. We're not waiting and scrapping around with our hands. We're on the floor. We're going to take that ball. And I really like that attitude in our kids, especially heading into this tournament time. That's the kind of attitude you want to have, that every ball, every possession means a lot.
Yes, every ball is mine.
Yeah.
Right? Those birds in the Nemo movie where they're going, mine.
Exactly.
Mine. That's the attitude they've exhibited here in this first half. And every time the ball has hit the floor, they have been digging for it.
And they really
Lucas
have.
Nagel, point well put.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a guy that has been digging for it this first half here, as has Jesse Kramer, as has Josh Haken, as has Jaden Malden, as has Austin Jensen, Brennan Clausen. There's not anybody that's not digging for it right now.
And yeah, remember that whole second quarter, Jaden was on the bench. He picked up that second foul early.
Yeah.
And our leading scorer on the team sitting on the bench for most of that quarter, and we still come out just 1 point down. So I really like the tempo of the game and what our kids are doing with the basketball. They're taking care of it right now. I only have them down for 2 turnovers. Now, that's not counting some travels and things like that, but that's just balls thrown away from pressure. So, I think our kids are really playing in control, really showing some maturity, because really young team, both sides of the ball, because those sophomores from Sioux Center were playing a lot of basketball. But that Van Ingen, big boy, we're going to have to get in there, set some charges. We're going to have to deny him the ball. I think Brady Clausen did a nice job of playing him, as good as probably he can play somebody 6'6" and can put the ball on the floor. We need coach's comments.
Oh. Put Judge on the stand here. Well, we're going to have head coach Glanzer here.
Don't say anything about the first.
We're going to have Coach's Corner here. This is head coach Tyler Glanzer. And we were just talking about how the boys are digging for it every possession here, and that's why they're in position they're in at halftime, 36-35. And I don't really know what to say. I think it's a pretty similar outcome to the first time the Lady Mustangs faced the Lady Warriors. Pretty similar outcome in scorebook, but the first half was, I don't know how else to put it. It was a tough half.
Yeah, it was a long half.
A long 16 minutes.
Yeah, it was very similar to the first time we played them. And, it wasn't really anything surprising. We worked a lot on going against press. The first time the press gave us a lot of issues, and they're getting turnovers. And I thought tonight we did a little better job against the press, but then it was in the half court. And they're just a team that force you to go faster than what you want to. And we sometimes end up kind of playing hot potato almost with the ball. Nobody trying to get rid of it too quickly instead of, assessing the situation and making the right pass. We're just making a pass just to get rid of it sometimes. And, and I mean, it's a natural response to that kind of defense, that kind of high-pressure defense, but you just have to mentally keep telling yourself to slow yourself down. Somebody's got to be open. I mean, they're looking to trap all over the place. So if they're in double teams all the time, there's got to be somebody open.
Yeah, and we saw it several different times during the night. We saw some bright spots and some real patience there by the Lady Mustangs. And so there's a lot to take away from an opportunity like this, and you hardly feels like an opportunity when you're on the floor. Those players probably didn't feel like there was a lot of great stuff to take away, but certainly the second half they certainly started doing some things that they intended to do all game long, and some things started to go, some shots started to fall. And so as we're getting close to tournament time here. Within a couple weeks, we'll be looking at those brackets, and we'll be in the 1A class here where we play schools our size, and they will have had some hard knocks along the way, getting them prepped for that. So.
We brackets have come out, so we kind of know what that looks like. We end up with a first-round home game, so that's nice.
That is nice.
Against CCE, that's who we played them in the tournaments last year as well. But yeah, it is. It's nice to get into that tournament, and we see some teams that I like playing against teams who don't know us as well when it comes tournament time. I suppose there's a chance we could end up playing Central Lyon. They are in our side of the bracket, but either way, we start with CCE. Haven't played them. They don't know us as well, and most of the other teams, we don't see during the year, so they don't know us as well, and that's helpful to us, I think.
Yeah. Well, we've got another game. There's several other games. There's freshman games, and then there's JV games as well, right? Friday night, there's JV games before the homecoming game. The senior, not the senior, but the varsity games would be considered the homecoming games, and then Saturday is a big music extravaganza on Saturday night, 6:30, and then after that is the big homecoming dance. So kind of a big week for the students, a lot of stuff going on. And
yeah, when you stick in Thursday we actually have 9 JV games against Central Lyon too, so there's something going on there. Girls are at home and the boys are over in Rock Rapids.
Yeah.
But
so
along with all the things you listed there, we have Thursday night as well, so lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happening school-wide. I know there's even wrestling and everything else going on this week.
Conference tournament is Friday night here at Sioux Center.
So there's a pile of stuff going on, and it's amazing to me how the students can somehow manage all of that basketball and still get their homework done.
Yeah, it's good for them. It's called preparing them for life. So
it is. It's a busy week. So, well, we look forward to Friday night's contest on the air, and we'll look forward to visiting with you at the halftime of that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of homecoming stuff going on during the breaks too. So maybe we can bring some play-by-play, you and I, when they're announcing the homecoming court or something.
Okay,
so
sounds good.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Coach.
No
and
problem.
We got a minute to go here before we start our third period. Mustangs trailing 36-35 here in the boys contest. So stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
Heartland Hardware in George, Iowa is a Whirlpool appliance distributor, dealer, and repair center. With over 70 Whirlpool appliances on hand at any given time, they are ready to roll with great pricing and the best service in the area. Get treated like you're at a hometown store, not like in a big box store in the big city. Thanks for making Heartland Hardware the top-selling appliance store in the United Hardware distribution system. That's Heartland Hardware, Main Street in George.
The soothing sounds of Kevin Rang on guitar.
You know that. If I could play that well,
you can play that on Saturday night at the big music fest there.
I could try something like that.
Well, an attempt. You'll.
Well, I tell you what, for a $1,000 donation from somebody, I would get up there and embarrass myself.
You'll miss all of the notes you never attempt.
Exactly.
Well, here's the ball taken right away. Ball into Sioux Center's front court. Matt Van Engen gets a pass underneath the low post, takes it into the house. Runs into a defensive stance, but Josh Haken whistled for the foul.
Van Engen just drops his head and goes. And doesn't matter if you're in the way or not. Only one charge call against him. It's the only foul, I think.
I believe you're right. So he's got his marching orders for the second half.
Well,
he's going to take it to the basket. Mustangs are going to have to find an answer to that. 38-35, pass inside to Jensen. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound off of the Mustangs, out of bounds. Austin had a good look underneath, but just such a long arm of the law there from Van Engen.
Yeah. It's tough to imagine 6'6", probably with a good 6'8", 6'9" reach.
Yeah. Van Engen put his hip down there, and Brady took the charge, but no call at all.
And I mean, his head was down, lowered the shoulder, but got to live through it.
Malden takes some contact there out at the top of the key. Mustangs inside. Haken passes out to Malden. 3-ball on the way, and it's
going.
no good. Rebound to Winterfeld. Malden with a good cleaning of the clock there. Knocked the ball out of bounds. I think he's going to get whistled for the foul. He does indeed. But he knocked the ball out before the guy got it above his head. So there's no danger on that kind of a foul.
You've got to, that's just a good hard basketball foul, and he had to do it.
Yep. And that's Cameraman at the line.
This is
missing the front end of the two. 41-35. The score. Cameraman looking to add to that. Does not do so. Rebound tipped in, saved into Sioux Center. Cameraman off to the left side. Van Beek. Now out to Cameraman again, right side, now inside. Ball blocked from good defense there by the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Malden got two really good stops, and then the ball went to Kramer. That's a solid defensive stance there by Malden.
And that was on 6'6" Van
there's a
Egan.
Pass stolen away, Tyus Ahrens, and he takes the basket up and in. Fouled from behind from Brady Clausen. And that makes it an 8-point ball game. We're going to have a full timeout here. We'll be back in just a moment.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch.
You can lead a man to buffet your way, but you can't make him leave. At least not till he's had his fill of buffalo chicken pizza and cactus bread.
It's where life tastes better. Surround 'em up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Well, what is it that you always say?
Hey, first 3 minutes of the third quarter, biggest 3 minutes of any game. You got to come out and pounce right away and send a message of what you're going to do the second half. Sioux Center came out and did the pouncing the first 2 minutes or a minute and a half of this ball game.
Yeah, so this is a pivot point here for the Mustangs. They've got to shut this down and make their own pounce. Tyus Ahrens' free throw is up and good. So the Mustangs need to find an answer here. They have gone from a 1-point deficit to a 9-point deficit here. There's a pass over to Jensen. The ball's blocked out of there. Good pass inside to Jensen, but blocked out of there. Ahrens lost the handle on the fast break. Now he gets it to the right side to Cameraman. Cameraman will bring it around the top. Down to Van Beek. Van Beek will take the center spot. Now Van Beek looking for something. He gets it off to the left side. Shot is up and no good. Rebound is put back and in from Winterfeld. Ahrens put up a long ball and skidded to a stop at half court. No call on that.
Him and Jesse are going at it pretty good. Jesse Kramer are both playing each other tough.
So Winterfeld with a putback up and good and is fouled. So 48 seconds left in the most important 3 minutes of the ball game here. In the third period, we've got 5:48, and Winterfeld's free throw is up and good. Van Briesen coming in for the Mustangs. Lucas Nagel. Van Briesen off to Haken. Josh driving to the left side. Now to Lucas driving through the right side of the post. Now a skip pass to Malden down to Van Briesen. Nice move to Van Briesen. Oh, the ball is tipped. Malden will track it down way in the three-quarter court of the backcourt. Hands it off to Lucas. Lucas will take it in. Nice little floater from Lucas. Up and good for two. That breaks the ice in this half for the Mustangs. But on transition, there's quick to shoot, and the rebound goes to Sioux Center. Lost it out of bounds. Did Matt Van Engen. So Mustangs will have the ball trailing by 10 here now. 47-37, 5:09. Now Mustangs will have to settle into their grinded out offense here. Pass over the top, stolen away by Van Engen. Just too long of an arm there to get that lob pass over. Aaron's driving to the left. Takes it up and over the defense. Fouled, the ball was blocked. He must have been hit in the body. So that foul is on Austin Jensen.
That's 3 on him.
Aaron's at the line and makes the free throw. Now we've got Brendan Zutenhorst into the lineup. Wears number 23 for the Sioux Center Warriors. He's listed as a 6'5" sophomore. Aaron's free throw on the way, and it is good. Boy, dangerous pass there by the Mustangs. Lucas tracks it back down. Brennan now into the corner to Dalton. Dalton's going to drive it into the paint. Pass the shovel pass to Jensen, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Sioux Center. Almost an extra pass sometimes. We need to get.
Yeah, I think we need to start looking for our shots again.
Yep. Everybody just looked for a shot last time, last half, rather.
Just moving around, and it just felt real natural and right there.
There's Lucas. Nice move there by Lucas to get open. Got hit right in stride there. Nice assist from the Mustang teammate. Here's Aarons. Nobody stopped him, but he dribbled it off his own foot. Lost the handle out of bounds. So Mustangs trailing by 10, 49-39, 4:09 in the third period. Dalton drives to the left, gets it to Haken. Haken will bring it to the top of the key around the three-point circle. There's a foul called on Devin Mao going for the steal. Haken too quick to let him steal it, but Mao very quickly.
They're looking. I mean, they want to be aggressive.
Yeah, they were looking for something there. Mao almost got a steal at the half-court line. Haken will take the pass on the Mustang half of the court. He'll drive it to the right side. Now dribble it down to Brennan Clausen. Dalton takes it at the right wing. Brennan on the right corner. Top of the key to Nagel. Nagel's going to skip pass it out to Dalton. Good job on the high pass to catch. Dalton's going to turn around off the glass, and good move, but no joy at the rim. Winterfeld, top of the key, wide open for three.
6'6" three-pointer.
Drops it in. He's too far away from the basket to even guard out there, and he just dropped that in.
Another high-arching three-point shot.
Ballistics back into the center part to Jensen. He's going to rattle that in. Jensen with a good take inside and a nice puffer of a layup. There's a long one from Winterfeld. 24 foot, and hits it in stride. Haken fouled again by Devin Mao. Mao is just overplaying that, trying to get a steal. It's 2 team fouls in this half, both on Devin Mao. Wow. Aarons and Mao checking out for Sioux Center.
Going to 3 6'6" players inside now.
Nagel to Van Briesen. Van Briesen driving to the left. Off his foot and rattles into the hands of Haken over the top of the D. Rattles off the back of the glass. No good. Rebound to Sioux Center. There's another three. No good. With a backdoor shot there by Zutenhorst on the loose ball rebound, and it's up and good. 57-41. It's It's getting out of reach here for the Mustangs. There's a timeout on the floor, and that momentum is really strong on Sioux Center's side there. So they're calling a timeout to talk things over.
Yeah, this quarter, what is it, 21-6?
21-6 indeed. Yeah, that's quite a deficit there that the Mustangs have found themselves under. 2:15 to go in the third period. 57-41, Sioux Center in the lead. And we started out this period with a 1-point deficit. Just 36-35, so.
And big shots. I mean, they've hit some deep three balls. And we've missed some shots that we were making in the first half.
So you saw the exhibit in the first half of the exact game plan the Mustangs need
to play with a team like this. Absolutely.
And we haven't seen that since the half. So let's see if they can get it established this time down. Mustangs need a basket here. Lucas, right wing, top of the key. Now Dalton off to Haken. Haken drives it in, now dishing out to Dalton. 3 ball on the way. It's perfect from Dalton Van Briesen. 3 ball. 57-44. Winterfeld dishing out. There's a long ball on the way, no good. Austin Jensen collecting the backside rebound. That shot was Van Beek's 3-point attempt, no good. Haken's going to drive it in off the glass and good. We'll take that all night long. We'll take that.
Exactly.
Pass inside. There's a 3 ball from number 3. That's no good. Rattles out of bounds. Sioux Center coming up dry the last 3 times down the court. Mustangs trailing by 11, 57-46. Let's see if they can cut it under that double-digit mark. Haken's going to drive it into the paint. That shot's too strong off the back of the heel of the rim. No good. Jensen getting down for it.
The ball.
Timeout with the basketball, so it'll be Mustangs ball after the timeout. Jensen was in a little bit of an awkward spot. There was nowhere for him to go. His feet were kind of in a spot.
And everybody else was running to the other end, so Coach was quick with it and called timeout before anything bad happened.
Good timeout to keep the possession, and this gives the Mustangs a chance to crack into that 11-point lead, get it under 11 at the end of this third period. A minute to go here. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Give us a call at 475-2610 so you can have all of your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs. We're into live action here. The pass into Haken. Less than a minute to go in the period. Haken's going to drive to the left, dishing out to Brennan. Wide open for 3. That one rattles out, no good. And Winterfeld collects the rebound. 45 seconds across the timeline. Pass into Van Engen. Now Winterfeld top of the key. Van Engen now top of the key. Slashing, dashing. Pushes his way in. Jump ball called.
Lucas Nagel in there scrapping again.
Scrapping for it, digging for every acorn on the farm, and found that one again. Good stop by Nagel that time down. 30 seconds now. Mustangs need a bucket here. Swing that momentum back into their favor a bit. Haken's going to dish it out to Brennan. Brennan's going to drive it in. Nice little floater from Brennan Clausen. Nice little move there. Winterfeld quickly into the front court. There's Aaron's going to be blocked from behind, but a two free throw foul, a shooting foul, you might say. Lucas pretty well put a stop to that one. I think that's his foul, unless they called Haken for it, which they did.
They did.
Wow.
And I thought Haken was in position to take the charge if there wasn't a foul, but that's
so
just
Ahrens
me.
blows the first end of the layup. No good. That's his first miss from the free throw line, if I'm not mistaken. Jaden Malden comes in to give Haken a breather the last 7 seconds. Don't want him to pick up a ticky-tack at the end of the period here. Ahrens with the chance to put one more point on this lead, which is now 9 points. 7.2 on the clock. Let's see what happens here. That shot is up and good from Tyus Ahrens. Ahrens coming out with the made free throw.
2-2-1 press shown by Sioux Center.
Haken's going to need to bust through there. There's a steal. Good job by Haken. 1 second. Time runs out. Good defense there by Haken. The shot's whistled off, but Brendan Zutenhorst threw up a late shot just for the fun of it and drained it off the backboard, and the crowd went wild, but it's no good. So it's 58-48. After 3 periods. We'll be back right after this from Ben's Plumbing and Repair.
Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock is a full-service licensed plumbing contractor. Whether you're working on a brand new construction site, a remodel, or just need some repairs on existing plumbing for residential or commercial property, Ben's Plumbing and Repair is who to call at 712-348-5555. Ben even has a camera that can detect plumbing problems and diagnose issues from the inside of your pipes. See a great video of Ben Eikens, the owner of Ben's Plumbing and Repair, on our sponsor page, and give him a call at 712-348-5555. That's Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock.
Well, Sioux Center will inbound the ball now. 1 period to play, and they're in possession of a 10-point lead here. Van Beek
tied up.
Jesse getting tied up in the middle.
We're shooting
a lot of contact. Jesse almost had the steal there.
It looked good tie up to me.
He's going to be whistled for that foul, but that'll put Ahrens at the line. Ahrens hits the front end of a free throw opportunity here. That was the 7th team foul against the Mustangs, so he hit the front end of that 1-and-1. Second one's up, no good. Over the top, the towers are just so tall, they just keep the ball alive, and Van Engen, I think, hit that, didn't he?
He did.
So Sioux Center with a 3-point turnaround on that possession. There's a ball tipped and it's
tough
stolen
to throw
away.
over the top.
Can't get that over the top of the 6'6" fella.
Yeah.
Van Engen's going to take it at the top of the key. Foul called on the floor before the shot. So 61-48. That's going to put Van Engen at the line.
That's Jaden's 4th foul early in the 4th quarter.
Van Engen with a 1-on-1 opportunity here. No good. Jensen with the rebound. The Mustangs need a bucket here. Nagel's going to drive it baseline. That's off of Winterfeld, out of bounds. Winterfeld had him cut off at the baseline and knocked the ball out of bounds. Entry pass to Clausen. Oh, Malden rather. Gets his own rebound and up and good.
It's his first points of the second half.
Winterfeld to Van Engen. Or now it's down to Ahrens in the corner. Ahrens well defended there, cut off by Jesse Kramer.
Jesse's not going to let him touch the ball if he can help it. He's playing all out D.
There's Van Engen with a shot, no good. Malden with the weak side rebound. He's across the timeline himself. Hands it off to Haken. Haken's going to try a baseline move. Left hand dribbles out to the three-point line. Shot up and on the way, no good. Over the back. Well, that ball came everywhere but here.
Yeah.
Jesse Kramer appeared to have position on that rebound, but he's just outsized by some of those fellas out there. Haken takes a skip pass. Left wing. A dribble around right side.
Try to do a little
Gonna
floater.
do a little floater. That was up, no good. Haken's going to get whistled for the out of position foul on the putback, and that's going to put. Who are they going to put
Number
at the line?
5, Mao.
So Haken's fourth foul. Devin Mao going to the line. He had position on Haken, who went over the back. Up and good from Devin. Second one will be earned from that first make. 62-50. 6:08 left in the ball game. Haken coming out. Brennan Clausen in his stead. Haken with 4 fouls. Going to give him a quick breather. Devin Mao, free throw up and no good.
Good blockouts, good rebound.
Malden with the ball in the front court. He's going to go to the right wing to Nagel. Nagel passes inside. Ball blocked from behind on Austin Jensen. Van Engen just too long. Jensen actually had him almost out of position, but he just makes up so much ground.
He can.
There's a long 3 ball up, and that's a dagger from Tyler Van Beek from the far left corner. Makes it 65-50, 5:40 to go in the ball game. We'll be back after this from Pizza Ranch.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch.
You can lead a man to buffet your way, but you can't make him leave. At least not till he's had his filling of buffalo chicken pizza and cactus bread.
It's where life tastes better. Surround 'em up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Whoa, that's good. Well, as always, stay tuned after the conclusion of this game for the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game, sponsored by the George Pizza Ranch.
Yeah.
Sponsored by
the George Pizza Ranch.
Yes. Isn't that how you're supposed to? You're supposed to say sponsored by. Have a lot of inflection in that. That's supposed to make it interesting. Sponsored by.
For the listeners, okay.
Yes, it's a benefit to the listening audience.
Or you're just ticking them off. So
either that or, it's like we say all the time on this broadcast. If you like what you're hearing, tell your friends.
Yeah.
If you don't like what you're hearing, call a few people you don't like that much. Ball on the way from Brennan Clausen, no good.
Rebounders,
strong rebound attempt there. Ball's tipped around. Jesse Kramer diving for it. It'll be controlled by Sioux Center down into the corner. Pass inside. Strong defense there by the Mustangs. Brady Clausen dodging a foul there because of the travel on Matt Van Engen. That's the second time he's been called for that in the thick of it there. So the Mustangs trailing here by 15. They need a bucket here. Jesse Kramer heading in there. Gets it off to Lucas. Shot no good.
Looked a little intimidated by the big guys there.
Kind of held a little something back on it. Travel called
again.
Devin Mao as he could not get his brakes hit fast enough.
They do fly up and down the floor, that's no doubt.
I don't think there's a shoe that you could stop that speed the way he tried to stop. There's a ball stolen away. Devin Mao swiping it out of the dribbling hands of Lucas Nagel. Now Tyus Ahrens into the front court for Sioux Center. Ball swiped at. Ahrens dishing out to the corner now. They'll swing it to the top of the key. 3 ball on the way and good. Tyler Van Beek. Just really good ball movement that time down by the Warriors. Malden with it in the front. Nice move, but it got too far under the basket.
It came off his hand a little flat.
There's a 3 ball again.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Boy, he almost hit that. Look at the save inbounds by Van Engen. Just as amazing a play as anything. Foul on the floor before the shot. That was Marcus Winterfeld. But Matt Van Engen with just the hustle play of the night for Sioux Center that time, saving the ball in bounds. It puts Winterfeld back at the, Malden's going to foul out on that play.
Yep.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch for the Mustang.
Yep, with 4 minutes to play.
And that's 10 team fouls, only 2 team fouls this period against the Warriors. Both of them, incidentally, on Devin Mao. Not that that makes any difference at all, but it's an anecdotal statistic. This is going to put Winterfeld at the line, and that free throws up and rattles out, no good. Winterfeld with his first miss from the free throw line here tonight. We're down to 4:06 on the clock. Mustangs trailing 68 to 50. Second one on the way from Winterfeld, and it's good.
Look at it. Come on, Jess.
Corner shot from Kramer, no good. And Van Engen controls the rebound. He's fouled immediately. Going to have 2 free throws on the double bonus now. 10 team fouls against the Mustangs.
And that's 4 on Brady.
Van Engen's free throw up and good. It would be interesting to know what the reach is on the fella. Got to be at least 6'6". I reckon, like you say, it's more like 6'8" or 6'9".
Yeah.
Really a fighter in there, too. He's really been scrapping for the Warriors here tonight. He's taking a seat. I presume he'll rest the rest of the night, give some more Sioux Center players some time. 71-50. Brady to Brennan down in the left wing, top of the key to Kramer. Now Brennan will pop the 3. A long, high arching ball, no good. And a pass ahead. Tracked down off the glass, no good. And Van Beek fouls Haken over the back on the rebound. It's only the 3rd team foul in this half for the Warriors.
And now we can stop picking on Devin Mao. Because he's not the only one that
He's not
fouls.
the only one. Yeah, that's right. So Van Beek into the books to give Devin Mao a breath. Van Briesen to Brady. Brady, nice move inside, off the heel, too strong. Rebound ahead. Here's Winterfeld. Takes it up and in, too strong off the bottom of the rim. No good, and Dalton can collect the rebound. Haken with a 3 ball in rhythm. No good. Winterfeld ahead to Van Beek. That's no good. The rebound collected by Josh Haken. And we've got just a little bit of a scramble back and forth here the last couple times down. Kramer, the ball stolen by Ahrens. Ahrens going up for the nice layup there. And that makes it 73-50. Mustangs are just not really getting a lot done this quarter on the scoring side of it.
Yeah, it's the last 2 minutes of each quarter. I mean, they've got to come out and start scoring now. I mean, that would be real similar to the 3rd quarter. It was, 26-6 or whatever, and and the end of that third quarter. And it's not like we haven't been taking good shots.
No, we've had really good looks. Some of them are just rattling out.
Yep. I think they, Mustangs can play with everybody.
There's no doubt.
We just have those 2-3 minute stretches that separate us from the win column.
Al Eichen's in, as is Spencer Carsonson, for some fresh meat out there for the Mustangs. Spencer, the right wing, top of the key to Dalton. Now to Al in the corner. Eichen's top of the key to Spencer. Spencer to Dalton. Nice pass over to the side. Brennan with a 3-ball. That one's good.
There he goes.
So good ball movement that time down from the Mustangs. There's just a fast break in transition. Quickly ahead to Zutenhorst. Spencer, top of the key, now to Dalton. Dalton fouled from behind Tyler Van Beek. Just a careless positioning foul there. Got 3 more substitutions here coming in for Sioux Center. Zutenhorst coming out. Tyler Van Beek coming out. So we've got Brian Mauser back in. Isaac Viator back in. Sam Schrader. Ball stolen away here by the Warriors. Viator's got it. Schrader down to the corner. Mauser inside to 42. Trajan Walhoff. There's a pass up and shot no good, but the rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Mustangs. Walhoff was in position under the basket. And now we've got Carson. Is that Carson that just came in? Carson Stave coming in for the Mustangs.
It is Carson.
The ball up and on the way. Good box out from the Mustangs that time. Stave gets good position over Trajan Walhoff. Reaches over to the top of the stack and is fouled for the over the back.
And we should correct, that's Cole. Right?
Oh, is it
Isn't that
21
Cole?
or 32 out there?
21. It is Carson. Now that I get a look at him.
Spencer with a 3-ball,
Get
and
in
it's
there.
good. Spencer Karstensen with a big 3-pointer here, the minute and 11 to go. You said it during warm-ups. There's a capable ball player there.
Yep.
He just drained the 3 to prove it. There's a 3-ball in answer from Sioux Center. That ball bounces high off the glass. And in transition off the layup, up and good for Andrew to Groton Heiss. His first points of the ball game. Brennan over top to Carson Stave. Carson's dribble. Spencer's in on it. He's getting that ball. That'll be mine, he says, but it'll be a jump ball.
And
possession arrows Mustangs. So credit Spencer with the good hustle that time down. Dalton takes it at the half-court mark. Brennan with an open 3 in rhythm. That ran off the front of the rim. And there's Stave with a putback, no good. Brennan with a hand on it. And it'll be 20 seconds to go. Sioux Center with the basketball. This is number 45. He's not even in the program here, but he's getting some minutes here. 5 seconds to go. They're just going to let the time expire here. So that'll be the end of the ball game. 77-56. Warriors come out victorious against the Mustangs. And I saw some really bright spots here in the Mustangs. The first half especially, maybe the best half of basketball I've seen from them.
Absolutely. They showed they could play with anybody.
They did. They absolutely. I know they had Sioux Center back on their heels. They made some major adjustments and came out with a fury in that third period, and that's really the difference in this ball game.
And, we said it earlier, that first 3 minutes of the third quarter is so important. You send a message and you want to get on top of your opponent. Sioux Center came out and did that.
They did.
We weren't able to reply. We had good shots. We were rebounding the ball. It was one and done, but, a couple of big threes, a couple of attacks to the basket. Sioux Center goes up 10. Now we've got to, push a little bit. And I think that's what we saw in the second half is tightened up just a little bit. Still had a lot of open shots that just didn't fall for us.
Yep. That is definitely, that's a really good recap of basically how the game laid out. We're going to do a quick break here, give you some statistics, and bring you the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game. So stay tuned, folks.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch.
You can lead a man to buffet your way, but you can't make him leave. At least not till he's had his filling of buffalo chicken pizza and cactus bread.
It's where life tastes better. Surround him up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Heartland Hardware in George, Iowa is a Whirlpool appliance distributor, dealer, and repair center. With over 70 Whirlpool appliances on hand at any given time, they are ready to roll with great pricing and the best service in the area. Get treated like you're at a hometown store, not like in a big box store in the big city. Thanks for making Heartland Hardware the top-selling appliance store in the United Hardware distribution system. That's Heartland Hardware, Main Street in George.
Hi, it's Dana Fick again from Security Savings Bank. Want more convenience in your busy life? Download our mobile banking app today. Shazam Bolts allows you to use transaction control, view account balances, and receive suspected fraud alerts. Security Savings Bank, member FDIC. Go Mustangs!
Hello, basketball fans.
Hey, Jim, we've heard that one. Do something different. How about crop insurance?
Oh, okay, Craig. Yeah, you're right. Our crop insurance season is coming up. March 15th is the deadline for that, and we do a great job with that, Craig. We also have farm insurance, auto insurance, homeowners. Stop in if you're in town and meet Chelsea. Our phone number is 475-2610. Give us a call, and go Mustangs!
Welcome to Pizza Ranch.
Yeah, hey, I'll get this one.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, I want to put it on my Ranch Rewards card. When I spend $75, I get $5 back.
Hey, I want a Ranch Rewards card.
Oh, sorry. I got the last one.
Au contraire, mon frere. Anyone can get a Ranch Rewards card. They're available at participating Pizza Ranch restaurants. To learn more or enroll online, visit ranchrewards.com.
Call 475-2865 for the Pizza Ranch in George.
Well, the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game tonight going to Lucas Nagel.
Yeah, freshman.
Freshman at 10 points on the scoring end, but just scratched for everything there was out there. Just really hustled and showed some great heart and determination, grit, grinding it out with the big fellas in there. Made some good baskets inside, made some good defensive plays, and so just really showed some promise there. And 10 points for him, 10 points for Brennan Clausen, 11 points for Jaden Malden, unofficially, of course, all of these. Josh Haken chipped in another 8 points. Austin Jensen with 6. Jesse Kramer with a 3-ball and a three-pointer. And Spencer Carstensen with a 3-pointer. Dalton Van Briesen with a 3-pointer. Brady Clausen with a field goal. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys in the books tonight. That's a great thing. You can't say anything bad about that.
Yeah, that's why you say this is a game of inches.
It is.
You know, we have 8, 9 guys scoring. They have 8, 9 guys scoring. Difference is one of them has 22, the other one 19.
Yeah.
You know, their big three were just a little bit bigger than our big three.
Yep, so that's a very good ball club here in the Sioux Center Warriors. Want to tip our hat to them and congratulate them on a win tonight against the Mustangs.
Yep.
And want to thank our Mustangs for giving us a great basketball game tonight.
Yeah, and looking forward to Friday night.
Friday night we'll be on the air if the creek don't rise sometime around 6:15. We have a couple of lead-up games, so sometimes those go a little long.
They do. They do. Got to give everybody their time.
They go into triple overtime, then we'll be a little bit late. We'll announce on the glrradio.com if we're going to be starting a little bit tardy. But tune in at 6:15. We'll be ready to go, bringing you all the live action.
And Saturday night, synchronized swimming, I hear.
Synchronized swimming Saturday night.
Swimming.
Synchronized swimming on a Saturday night.
In the auditorium.
You cannot believe this, folks. You do not want to miss this. Come on out Saturday night. 6:30 in the auditorium, GLR High School auditorium, and a music festival.
Yeah, it's cap off to homecoming
week. A talent show. It's going to be a variety show of epic proportions. Don't want to miss that, folks. So thank you very much, Mr. Rang, for your ardent service, your omen service at the wheel, and we'll be with you again the next time.
Yes.
All right.
You very
Thanks
much.
a lot for listening, folks, and we'll see you next time.
You're listening to the GLR Radio Network.